Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is Saturday, right? It is Saturday. Saturday evening.
Yes,
I have lost all track of time, days, and everything related. Hi, everybody. Welcome on in. Welcome to Attempt 2 at New Haven. The Tower on the Bookstore. Oh, no, the Tower on the Book. Attempt 2. Let's go through our players first. Ruff, we'll start with you. You drink that coffee and tell me who you're playing today, sir.
That's actually tea with some milk in it.
Okay, your correction will be noted and you shall die first. Carry on.
I am the Bard Bird Cameras.
The Kenku Bird. Yep. Kenku Bard, even.
Kenku Bard, yes.
Val, hi, buddy.
Hola, Val.
We'll talk to you later on. I'll talk about it after this game as
we'll see
ideas. How this one goes. New Haven needs some help.
God damn it. Just...
We also have the beautiful, the majestic Celtic Dave. Who are you playing today, buddy?
There you go.
I was thinking you were talking about somebody else there. I was like,
not the Dave.
He's just.
I'm a friendly person. I like to butter you up before I kill you, and take your heart out and give it to another character.
So you say.
Oh wait, wrong campaign.
I'm playing a Loxodon, which is basically a walking, talking elephant. Cleric called Lendra. And she's like, she's about 80, but she's not. That's still relatively young-ish. So she's travelled, but she's not wise.
Mm-hmm. Quite new to any customs over this side. We also have the longest living character upon the island of players, of course. Who ran?
Oh god, I don't like that.
Yeah, you.
Hello, I'm playing Old Hand. Druid Furbolg, and I am 304 years old, and hopefully live to see 305.
We can hope. We can hope. Also, quickly before I... actually, Zeta, give me your... and who are you playing today, Zeta? Apologies.
Yeah. I am playing Lux Strider, a half-elf warlock of Slussu Pact.
Oh god, Lux.
Damn right. And one of the nicest characters on the island.
He just loves everyone.
He just wants everyone to get along and not to be on fire. It's not that much to ask, really.
It's
just
not,
so I know, Val, since you're out there in chat, what does your character currently look like? Just so I can seed that into as these nerds walk around town, because it happens about the same time she's a half-elf. Cool. Alright, so... Previously on New Haven, the plane to the seal to the elemental plane of fire seems to be fucked up. Tropical island seems to be some sort of cult activity in the background, but no one really knows about it yet. However, there is one magic tower in town that has been taken over by a book. The party arrived to investigate last session. They made friends with the book almost until one of the party members basically jumped through a mirror, got one of their friends killed, and then tried to break through a door, resulting in him getting knocked unconscious and kicked out the store. Meanwhile, the others,
Dan for not letting him die.
Old Hand, yes,
for not letting him die.
The book was talked down by Old Hand to stop the character being literally killed off. You guys decided to spend your time in the shop after that ordeal. Lendra, you went to speak to Noble in the Pineapple Grog Inn. Yep. Old Hand, you are continuing working on making scrolls for Balgus, the book. Camarosh, you're currently sleeping at the moment, but I think you did say you wanted to go see if you could get a warrant. Do you still want to do that, or...?
I mean, knowing that there was no way to... We could say I tried getting a warrant.
Cool.
But failed,
one thing
horribly.
I will say is, when you do wake up when you leave, you can see that Pebble is no longer outside. However, he has left a loot. Shiny on the floor.
You have me at shiny loot.
Your eyes almost grow twice their size. And if you give me a second, I will add the item into your inventory.
Loot.
Sorry,
So does this mean Ruff's not getting any other loot because he's already got a loot?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
just don't lick it. I hear that sometimes goes wrong with loots.
True.
Oh, I guess it's a liar. A leer.
You liar!
Leer. It's spelled weird, alright?
It is, yes.
Okay, it is in your inventory if you refresh your thingamabob.
Okay.
Okay, so, from the rolls that you guys had made during the text RPG, Lux, you spend your time trying to talk down the book, trying to find out what the book's plans are, what it really wants to do, and it should just be a good guy. The book thinks you are a bit of a goody two-shoes. And as you work, you and Han basically are still in the workshop together, as Old Han has spent most of the time. I'm assuming Old Han takes maybe an odd nap or two?
Once you get tired, yeah.
Cool. Because I believe, Zed, did you say that writing level 3 spell scrolls takes...
Yeah, it takes a week, guy.
Right, so...
Yeah, it takes 1 week.
Okay, so far it's been 8 hours, so you're getting there.
Yeah, man, I've got another 6 days to go.
That'll be fine.
So, I guess my question is, how long do you guys want to work for? Do you guys want to spend a week working in the shop?
Okay, so my plan was to write the book until and basically do some reconnaissance on the book to see if it actually goes to sleep itself.
Okay.
Watch when the drones are all going to sleep and if they actually do deactivate at some point and spend a day or two gathering that information.
Smart move.
That will work. Okay, so for at least a day or two, 2 days we'll say, you guys are going to spend, if no one has objections, to working in and around the shop, attempting to gain and just gain Balgus's trust.
Trust and knowledge, yes.
Okay. Is there anything major you would like to do during those 2 days? Lendra, we'll come to you in a second, because you're, at the moment, you really spend the first day with Noble in the pine, at least an hour or so with Noble at the Pineapple Grog Inn.
I mean, knowing what the inside looked like, I shall tell old Zan this when he takes a break from making the books and going outside for air.
Okay.
So he knows this is the layout.
You also mentioned that it's cosmic space up there, basically. With
it's weird.
No roof. They seem to have a sorting room with Modrons working. One thing you did, you didn't really get a good chance to get a good look at this. Like when you got up, you were literally almost rushed out of the actual room, and you were still kind of just thinking, longer than you think. Still slightly crazed. One of the things that Lux, you figure out, one of the things you asked about the packed weapon, or I think it was your artifact that someone else that he had seen, it was like a rod, I believe, right?
Yeah, basically it's like a brass rod about that long.
Yes. One thing he does let slip over the 2 days. I guess what I'm going to have to do first is, do you want to use... pick a skill and roll it for how you act in the shop. Persuasion to talk it over, lie to it if you need to, perform if you need to. I don't really mind. Be creative. If you need to. Like in Camaros, if your character wants to leave and... those are the two that are really working. I'm working on it, so you haven't really... asked anything in the book, but if you would like to, it's completely up to you.
Maybe I would ask the other players what they got on the book so far.
Do you guys talk about it inside the shop, or do you guys arrange to meet elsewhere? You are allowed lunch breaks. There is a rather awkward conversation halfway through the second day where he's like, Modrons don't seem to eat, but you guys hungry?
Yeah, the book gets it. Yeah.
Yes,
Do you provide sustenance for us?
I mean, I can.
Oh, lunch break.
Well, thank you. You'd save me a spell.
All right. Okay. Give me a few minutes. After a little while, 2 Modrons come in holding trays with what look to be rather nice bits of food. Give me whoever's still staying there eating. Okay. Right. This is already all over the fucking place. Let's go back in time to the fucking Pineapple Grog Inn with Lendra. You're sitting there with Noble, who can't take his eyes off you because you are literally a walking elephant. What was the last thing that you asked him?
Oh.
Well,
If you want to just check the text RPG, because I can't open Discord because I have the webcams and I'm streaming it.
Oh, yeah.
last thing that I
need more
asked him
screens.
was persuasion. Last thing I asked him was a persuasion check, which was basically during his time with the book. Did he notice? Did he notice anything that may have been what took the book down in the path it's taking? And then I also asked him if there was any like back entrances or any sort of like other entrances to this building outside of the front door, to see if there was any other ways to get in further without initially arousing suspicion from the book. And I made a persuasion check, which was poor.
Good. Okay, so one of the bits of information he'll tell you is, he goes, the book's only been, like I said, the book's only been acting weird for a few weeks.
As a player, is that around the same
Roughly,
time as the elemental thing went crazy?
Yes.
Or something like that?
Is for player wise, magic is literally a little bit fucky at the moment, seeing as the elemental plane of fire is pretty
Right.
the barrier's getting pretty broken, so especially fire magic, but other magic as well is acting up.
Fire.
Right. I guess I'll repeat a question to him and basically say, was there anything that happened a few weeks ago that might be a clue? So like I'll basically like look at him and just say, I'm like, I know that I know that you've probably got other things to do, and I don't want to waste your time. You said the book only started acting like this a few weeks ago. Was there anything else that maybe not related to the book, but was there anything that happened a few weeks ago that is related to this? Or not related to this, but is there anything that happened a few weeks ago?
Did you? I guess you missed the giant elemental battle.
Giant elemental battle?
Oh yeah, it was a great time. Yes, town almost destroyed. Absolutely fine, not a problem. Give me an insight check.
That's say 13.
He knows more than he's letting on.
Right.
I'm trying to remember, did you have old hand, just so I know it? Did you explain everything to Noble?
What
I
did you-
explained everything I knew. Yeah.
Cool. Even the fire crystal down below the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Including the vision with the druids and everything. Because
Okay.
if I die, then he's the only one that will know.
Okay.
I sort of take notice of him not sort of like being fully. Maybe I see a little twitch in his eye or something like that that gives me a sort of idea that he's just not really being fully honest with me, and I just sort of say to him, look, like this task would go a lot easier if you just told me what you know.
You kind of take a long pause. Tell me. There isn't much written about Loxodons.
No.
What traits are celebrated in your culture?
Fuck. Great.
It is up to you. Once again, it is
what's a
how
player?
that is down to what Lendra can like. That's Lendra's opinion. Literally, player-wise, he's trying to gauge if he can trust you or not.
Tranquility. So like it's I'm pretty sure it's like peace and tranquility and things like that. So I just turn to him and just say to him, the qualities Aloxodon holds to the highest is peace and tranquility.
Well, we won't find much of that here, I'm afraid.
I try to bring it with me. I try to help others find tranquility.
Make me a persuasion check, please, with advantage.
Oh, advantage. Oh.
Very good. Let's see what the dice say.
I say nothing because the shite rolls both times.
Wow.
That's just nipped you.
Every time for some reason it's always persuasion, and it never seems to. By the way, straight rolls. No, I don't have any modifiers on that, so it's 4 and a 2.
Okay. He looks like he's about to. You can see that he's thinking about opening up a little bit more, but he's not quite ready. He goes, I'm growing tired. Maybe you would like to return another day, and we could talk a little bit more over coffee. You get a sense that for the first day with him,
yeah,
you can try and push if you'd like. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know me.
No.
So like he he doesn't really know me, so he's probably a little sketchy on it. He doesn't probably do anything.
It's showing you around town all day.
No, that was
the father Aldous.
That was Aldous, yeah. Sorry.
So
so
I
like,
love that you paid attention. Carry on.
No, it's like I can understand why maybe doesn't want to open up to me.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe not pushing it. Maybe not pushing is probably the better option. Maybe tomorrow he wakes up and sort of maybe feels a little bit more comfortable with me, I guess. I don't know. So I'll leave it till the next day.
Okay. So you spend about an hour and a half with Noble on the first day. Give me another insight check, please. Just for a general overall look of how Lendra sees the situation. Oh, I've missed freeform D&D. It's so easy and chill.
10.
10. He seems on the level, I guess. Couldn't really get a good... As much as he was gauging you, he was also being quite defensive, so... You get a sense that he's not outright a dick. Maybe a little bit young? Maybe a little bit inexperienced? Clearly hiding some stuff.
Probably just suspicious of others.
Yep, and yeah, pretty much. And you might wonder why.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
as you go about town, you do see, like, I'm gonna say that you wander around a little bit, if that's all right.
Yeah, I'd probably say that the Lendra likes to peruse and walk around places that she's never been, just to kind of take in the atmosphere, I guess.
Near the western gate, you do see the road outside is burned black with broken sword hilts and still sticking down the side. The site of the elemental battle. Just a note. Is there anything else you would like to do on your first day, at least?
I think Lendra wants to take in the stuff that she has gotten from the noble and sort of just ponder on it. So she maybe finds a quiet place in town, away from others, and sort of does the whole Loxodon sort of meditation type thing, where she just goes completely still, like a statue, and she just kind of like meditate. It's not like a thing. It's just an RP thing.
Yeah,
so it's just like she goes into sort of like a meditative state.
Where does
kind of-
Lendra... at this point, I'm just going full on. I'm going to get as much character out of this as I fucking can. Whereabouts do Lendra find pleasure in meditating, just so I can figure out a spot on the map where you... Because that's something I can put onto the actual world info map and make a little note. Ha 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 ha. World building. Ha 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 ha. Carry on.
Where's the link to? There it is. Right. I'll just open up the map here. I would probably say it would be somewhere maybe with maybe running water, something like just kind of like your usual sort of like meditative spot, somewhere with maybe running water, trees.
There's
quiet.
a small wooded area outside the eastern gate. Old Town actually has a small shack, a small little camp out in those woods next to but if you're going for, you can literally just walk outside town and running lake, woodland, pretty peaceful.
Yeah.
Got a logging camp about a few feet, not a few feet, close by on the edge. So walking closer towards the actual seashell lake, you'll get some peace and quiet.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You spend ponders things.
Cool. You spend the afternoon watching the sunset over the ocean, just as this very kind of shallow lake, sand underneath. You can see the smoke rising from all the town, from the little village outside of the town, and the smoke rising from inside the walls. It's quite pretty. Sunsets. Camaros, is there anything you want to do on the first day once you wake up? When you wake up, Lux and Old Hand they are nowhere to be seen.
I suppose I'll look around town just to see if I can find the big guy gone missing.
Okay. When you go outside, once again you find the loot. You actually find Pebble. He's in the pineapple groggy and having a beer.
Kicking things.
Chug, chug, chug.
Chug, eh?
He's okay. It's on the first night. He is currently at the bar, just kind of thinking, nodding along.
I shall play him a relaxing tune.
Cool.
Just to help him.
Cool. You two spend the night at the actual bar. Pebble seems a little bit down as luck, but he's all right. Thinking about actually applying for going actually into the actual guard and becoming the actual captain, the captain of front guard.
Official.
Later in the night, he is currently. There are usually the occasional bare knuckle fight in the evening. He's basically waiting there, drinking, being like, "I've had a bad day. I'm a punch something." Do you spend the evening in the inn?
I suppose I'll go sleep wherever it is I made a bed.
Cool.
Around
You leave
town.
after the first fight. Pebble literally knocks a guy out with one punch. Like
One
there
punch,
is a
man.
severe uppercut, a broken table is involved.
And that night he gained the title One Punch Man.
He did pretty, you left him before the end of the fight, but the tavern scene still seemed quite loud as you left. Where'd you sleep? Where does Camaro sleep? Do you have do you have a room in the inn?
I suppose. I mean, I play music around town, making money. So
okay, if you you do as a bard, you basically get a free entry. So if you play you play for a little while, you are able to then get a room quite easily. As you go upstairs, it's still pretty loud. The fights go on for quite a few hours. But as you do go upstairs, you do see a rather nice-looking man, brown hair. It's basically noble. He's got a glass of wine. He's watching the fight from over the balcony. It's like, oh, you done fucked that one up. He just raises a glass to you. He doesn't really know who you are, but he raises a glass. He doesn't even know you're in his shop.
I
So
just nod to him. Having a good night, Arby.
As good as it can be. Watching fools get punched in the face. Or always fancied I've never been a puncher myself, but damn if it's not entertaining.
Yeah, you got a point.
I might have had too much wine.
I
Give me an
shall let him
insight
be
check.
who's- All right. What is my insight even? As a bard, I suppose it's good. A +3. A 10. A meh 10.
Okay. It's a bit loud. You're kind of still on a high from another performance. So you don't really notice what he's doing. He's just enjoying the fights.
He's getting drunk and enjoying a fight. I'll leave him to his desires and just...
You return to your room and get some sleep. Okay, so that'll be the first day. Lux, Your first day, after a while of trying to talk to the book, he just stops responding. Eventually, until he comes back in with then on the next day asking about food, if you guys want it, so you get the modrons. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the store? Go on. Who?
Because it's went on to the second day, I'd like to change Skywrite for locate object.
Ah.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. That's all I want to do, and go back to my
Very
books,
good.
write my scrolls. Paying attention to what all the modrons are doing, and if the book goes silent for more than an hour, because that means he's resting.
Okay, there are occasions where he doesn't speak for an hour.
Okay.
The modrons, you don't actually see too much of them. You see them occasionally bring out things and put them on the workshop table. One of the things they bring out is it looks like a warped tree branch with a orb at the top.
Oh.
And modrons pull it in is like a large staff almost. They put it on the table.
So it needs fixing.
Oh.
I best get to work then.
Yeah.
What items did you? The last one you picked up was the purple scimitar, right?
I picked up the scimitar and the necklace. I don't think we ever decided what happened with the necklace.
Cool. No, the necklace is still on. The necklace would be on the first day.
Okay.
When you guys got your rest and came in. So the necklace turned out once again with if you want to use in this case a spell slot. Actually, it'll be 2 spell slots. Either 2 level 1 spell slots or a level 2 spell slot.
I only have level 2.
It will take that spell slot. Once again, this is the second day. You don't know if it's going to kick off this particular day.
We can hope it doesn't.
I shall use my level 2 spell slot.
Okay. And putting it back, doing that, basically infusing it back with magic. It is a simple necklace of AC. It gives you extra protection. It's pretty basic.
That's good.
I'm going to look at the modron and goes, it's a protection amulet. And gesture towards handing it over. There's a modron in place.
The modron will take it, give a little nod, and then it will again leave the workshop, taking it away from the workshop into the actual inners of the tower.
So many items we could take. Nah.
I'm also using this as an understudy, so I'm learning how to make magical items.
Ah.
Yes, you are.
That was actually
Noted.
ever going to be useful.
Never wrong to make items. You there.
Okay, so second day. Oh, so yeah, the staff, and on the second day, the staff comes out and is put on the actual table.
I will go investigate the stuff.
Okay.
Being cautious because the last weapon that I touched was a little bit painful.
Yes, give me an investigation check or an arcana check just on going up to it this time.
That's an 18 plus arcana, so it's a dirty 20. It's an unnatural 20.
Nice.
It is a druid staff.
Oh.
Ah!
Do we happen to have a druid?
I don't use staffs.
Oh.
Old Zan, if you've got a sec, do you want to have a look at this?
I'm sure I can take a few seconds out of my scroll writing to have a look at what you've got here.
what he has there is a almost depowered Staff of the Woodlands.
Yep, I know what that is.
As a player, I know what that is.
Yeah, same. It sounds like what?
It is looks like a druid artifact. Looks a little bit warped. Almost the branch looks kind of purplish now it looks closer. It's like a very dull purple. It requires either 2 spell slots, level 1 spell slots, or a level 2 spell slot to
Reactivate it, yeah.
Mhm.
It's a Staff of the Woodlands. It's quite warped. Usually it isn't this purple. I'd take care. It may be corrupted in some way.
If you want,
Perhaps-
I can try and fix it if you want.
So the next day, do you
means-
come back?
Using Old Zan's voice.
By all means.
Okay. So we'll say the next day, Camrose returns to the shop.
Mm-hmm.
When you get
It's
to the
a kind of-
door, I'm gonna have to say the door is shut of the tower.
Yeah.
So when you return, the
So
door's
the-
shut.
So I'll be there.
Yes.
I'll be there.
That murder one's gonna be
Huh. I suppose I'll knock at the door
okay.
if it opens.
A mouth appears on the door. Hello.
Hello. I'm here to help with items.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That's a 17.
Goes. Even though you died? Wow. Commitment. You're alone?
I'm alone.
All right then. Door opens.
Am I doing it? Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah.
Door shuts behind you.
Yeah.
You're able to go up to the workshop and join them.
Jumped on the table.
Camera
Just go on the
appears.
table.
So, would you like to use either 2 level 1 spell slots or a level 2 spell slot to fix the Staff of Woodland?
I'll go with a level 2. Why
Okay.
not? So,
Okay. There is
we're
a
up
Staff
again.
of the Woodland.
I
And
don't know
once
what
you
this
cast,
is.
once you kind of come over and cast a spell with luck still kind of helping. Like
Mhm.
as a team, you guys were able to put together and make it work. The kind of grey roots turn like a plum red color, and the roots and the staff actually looks to almost breathe. As like the pulses the pulses seem to, the branch kind of pulsates as if it's drawing energy from the orb at the top.
I will ask Zan if he has any use for this. If not, I shall just give it to Modron.
Have you
Heck,
ever
he doesn't
seen me
know.
use a staff before?
I
Do I
haven't.
carry a staff?
I haven't, but
Staffs are cumbersome. You cannot
never
get into
know.
small spaces with them.
you got a point.
not-
Yes, you got a point.
Old hand, or
I want it, but he doesn't.
give me an investigation. Give me a investigation check.
Oh,
Yay! First roll of the day. Guess what it is?
20?
20?
Not
Natural
one.
one.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I
you.
knew that from that reaction.
What's the modifier?
Yeah, you're just. It's just a staff. You've never used a staff beforehand. It can't be edited or modified in any shape, way, or form.
Yeah, totally.
Alright, I'll just put it on the floor for Modron to pick up. There you go. You should have rolled better.
There
I'm sorry.
goes old hands. Super item. No.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thanks for the natural
See you
one.
See you never.
You guys.
They demand exile.
Lendra, on your second day,
Mhm.
you spend the evening. Do you camp for the evening? By the way.
Well, she's I would imagine that because of the way she is, she's got thick skin. She's got quite thick skin. She doesn't really
Hey man, you've got unnatural armor.
Yeah, she doesn't really need to camp. Yes, like so she just spends that first day she just spent basically just sitting outside and just kind of chilling and taking everything in, and then probably the next day she wants to continue her conversation with the noble
Okay.
and stuff. So
Well,
just sort of yeah.
All right. So you go back to Noble.
Hmm.
Okay. Do you go back straight away in the morning, or?
I would probably say I would go get something to eat.
Okay. You can either go to the market where they have stalls, or you can go to the tavern.
Probably the stalls, because she probably likes that kind of way of eating.
Okay. As you go through the marketplace, eventually you come across what looks to be a halfling in red robes. As you kind of perusing through the markets, there's like roasted pig, there's vegetables, there's roasted fruit, and there's one guy who goes, hey, you look like you eat a lot. Hey, do you want to come to a new restaurant?
Sort of. She turns. How tall is this?
He is only like I believe like 3'5".
Oh, so she turns around. She kind of like she does this thing where she just kind of like.
Daniela, hi.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Yes, I'm actually looking to have something to eat. Yes, and you'd be quite right. I do actually need to eat quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, come over. New store. It's Cherry's Goods. It's pretty good. Made by Cherry.
Not to be rude, she kind of goes, I'm always up to trying new things, so lead the way.
Cool. Okay. He leads you through the marketplace, across the road, to a small shack between several in between several different establishments. There is a sign outside that says Cherry's Goods. It's slightly aslant. There's one brazier outside. It looks like a bit of a. It looks like it's they're still in the process of fixing it up.
Right.
And you're like, yeah, it's good food. Noodles. Do you like noodles? Yeah, noodles. They're amazing. Don't know if noodles exist in D&D well, but they sure as fuck do in mine.
Well, Lendra will probably just say, I've never had noodles, but I'm always willing to try everything.
All right. He's going to lead you into this store. It is a... You basically take up one giant table to yourself.
Yeah.
It's quite a low ceiling. It's not a particularly great establishment, but the food is really good. Can you give me a perception check while you're there, though?
What was his name again? Sorry, I just wanted.
You didn't ask.
Oh, okay.
And he led you to the place and then left.
Well, okay, right. Perception, which is. I bet I don't get any bonuses on that. Oh no, I do. Oh, thank God. That is a 12.
Okay. The guy who saves you looks like a half elf, and he has a small earring of a golden egg.
Ooh.
Just on your note.
Half elf, did you say?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
If Val's around, Val will be screaming, going, "Oh my god!" Blah, blah, blah.
I think, didn't he say he was a high elf?
Half elf, sorry.
Oh no, yeah, it says in the chat, high elf.
What chat?
The your actual mixer chat. It says Valor replied, she's a high elf.
Oh no, it's not that one.
Oh.
It's just a different half elf.
Oh, okay. I thought you were actually like DMing like his character interaction with me there. So like...
No, I'm literally just planting seeds. Who knows?
Right. Oh, okay. Right. So, I'm guessing he's the one that they're the one that is running this place.
Basically, if you ask him that,
but yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
do you ask him, or do you just want to make an investigation roll and try and sum it together, an intelligence check?
No, I'm just basically going to go like look at him, and go like for a place that's just opened, your food is quite good.
It's noodles. Recipe from the boss.
Did you are you the owner of this establishment?
Oh, me? No. I just work here.
Would I be able to speak to the owner and compliment on his new store and food?
Sure. Give me a sec. I'll go get him. Hoblet disappears backstage. A few minutes later, what comes out is a very, very obese dwarf. His beard is huge, but it seems to be tied together in like a beard net. So it's like all just crumpled in. Can't really see his mouth. It's just like a net. He goes, "Hello, you like it?
Yes.
Never any hairs in it, did you? Holy fuck! What are you? You didn't tell me if we fed a fucking elephant.
I'm a Loxodon.
A Loxodon?
I'm new. A Loxodon. I'm new to this place. I'm new to this area.
You're fucking huge, mate.
Actually, I'm quite small for my kind.
This is. You know, fuck off.
I sort of like say I didn't catch his name, but the little
Ronnie?
The little halfling
halfling?
Brought me. They brought me here. He definitely brought me to the right place. My name's Lendra. What was yours?
Oh, I'm Donnie.
Donnie, right.
Danny also must make note of NPCs he creates on the spot. One sec, no, I wasn't kidding.
I literally have a whole notebook of random NPCs that have been created by either me or the players.
Yep, Cherry's goods. We had Donnie, the owner.
Mm-hmm.
We had a half elf who don't know the name of.
Yet.
And we had the halfling who I just named what?
I don't know.
But did you actually know?
Yeah, I did.
I wasn't in the conversation, sorry.
Yeah. Shit.
We'll call him Simon.
I just gave him a name, didn't I?
It's funny though.
Actually, did I name him? Did I say it out loud?
I don't think so.
I don't remember having your name said.
Excellent. Good. That's Nelson.
Nelson.
Right.
There you go.
We'll watch the VOD later just to make sure.
I'm a terrible GM, but I'm honest about it.
Yeah.
I'm horrible at listening to certain details, especially names. So
Nelson. Nelson was the halfling, the half elf with the golden earring. You don't know the name of, and the owner is named Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
okay. I sort of looked to him and say to him like, "Well, my compliments to the chef and your staff. This place. I had my doubts about it when before I walked in because it looked like it was just practically just.
It's a shithole. He nods.
You said it, not me.
But it's my shithole, and this shithole provides the best fucking noodles in town.
Well,
And you can hear a voice going, "It's the only noodle shop in town. That's why we're the fucking best."
Well, for someone who's never tried noodles, these are pretty damn good noodles.
Good. Good, I'm glad you like it. A lot of folk around here say they're just too slimy. Say it's more like soup. And I say, fuck him.
Well, you know, being a Loxodon, it has its benefits. And then she sort of kind of like, with her like snout, she sort of like dips it into the bowl, and she goes, and then she like puts her snout into her mouth, and you just hear this like rush of liquid go down her throat.
Give me a quick insight check.
Oh, for Christ. 6.
Okay. You think Donnie's impressed? He's like, glad you enjoyed it.
And sort of like she, I just I just wanted to compliment you on your food. Like I says, I'm only new here, so definitely a good experience.
Good. Hope to see you again.
Definitely.
Cool. Okay. Without asking to look for anything in particular, I'm not going to give you any more details.
I don't know. It's like I don't think that she would think anything.
Like me
bad in the place.
me telling you that, like Lender would at least be like, "That's a weird earring."
I don't know. I mean, people wear earrings.
Do they?
Lender doesn't know. I mean, Lender doesn't really. Well, Lender's got earrings down her right ear.
And she doesn't really realize the significance of the earrings.
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
so-
But like,
so-
also, peasants, like, at least in town, like an earring is a sign of almost nobility or a higher stake. Like you'll find a lot of bandits and upset poor folk will pierce their own ears, but they can't. It's if it's not got a jewel in, you'll just find that it's like a little stick of wood, like a tiny little twig through the rear. Like they'll pierce their own ears. Apparently, world building wise, I'm making earrings mean something. Who knew? So, learning experience for us all today.
Well, in Lendra's experience, earrings are just
Yeah, from your culture, it makes perfect sense. You guys have big ears. Why wouldn't you pierce them?
Yeah, but she also sees it as a way to express your love for your god, or love for your religion, or love for your culture and stuff like that.
That is kind of similar.
So,
Some tropes carry over.
This one did.
so like, yeah. So she takes her leave, but she may come back, and maybe somebody that she brings back, maybe you'll notice that, or something like that if he's still there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I'm just planting information for later on. So I'm just letting you know. So, after that takes you a few hours. Do you go back and talk to Noble?
Yeah.
Okay. Upon your return, you guys are still working in the workshop. Sorry, guys.
It's perfectly fine, man. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Going back to the tavern, Noble is at least awake at this point. It's like, oh, you came back pretty quick. Please come in. Tea, please.
Thank you very much for your hospitality.
That's not quite mine. I don't have a shop. And he will shout down for tea as, and a few minutes later there will be a knock on the door. He'll take a tray off the waitress. You guys have a nice little pot of tea.
Yay.
Aww.
I like to think that she can use her snout as another opposable. Like,
I believe you can. It's not very dexterous. You can't use. You can like pick up simple objects, but you can't like unlock something with tools or anything like that.
oh no, she's like hold like a wee cup or something like that, you know, so she can, rather than have both, so she can have both her hands free and be drinking her tea with her like little snout.
And Noble is like, that's just amazing. It's like having a third arm.
It's like
Face.
I've never really thought about it. It's always something that me and my people have always had or done.
Yeah, like I've known people with big noses, but never one that could do that. He reels off a small story about his days in the maids in Scholar's Peak.
Ooh.
Which
You mentioned a bit.
Which you figure out is the main mage college and sanctum of the of Libertera, the main city, the main setting, I suppose, of the rest of the world.
Yeah. So it's like the hub, basically, for everything.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Okay.
And what would you like to get out of them this time around? Would you like to try again?
Basically, I'm going to look at him. I'm going to basically say I'm like, if we spoke yesterday, and I know that you didn't. I know that you don't necessarily know me. Maybe you don't want to trust me with maybe certain information, but I'm willing to help you because if this helps bring peace to this town, that is something I'm always here to seek. So if there is anything that you know, if there is anything that could help me in this in regards to what happened a few weeks ago, because obviously I wasn't here a few weeks ago, I don't know what happened. But any information like that, maybe that is connected to this book. Maybe that's why the book is reacting the way it is.
He kind of nods and goes, He's going to get up, go into a bag, pulls out a few components, and he casts a spell. The room is completely silent. You try any kind of sound, the sound of the little fireplace in the room, no sound. And he is basically going to get a small pad of paper, and he is going to start writing to you in notes.
Right. So he casts silence, basically.
Yes. So the information that you get is the town has been infiltrated by some sort of organization. No one can be trusted. These blackened earrings seem to connect things.
Mm-hmm.
He believes the book is acting weird because the plane of fire has one of the seals. The arcane plane of the elemental plane of fire has been broken. Therefore, fire magic is going wild. He believes the cult is pretty connected to it, but he does not have any real leads, and he has reason to believe that the Druids of the North, as well as possible orc tribes around the other volcanoes, are infiltrated as well.
Okay. That is definitely a lot of information.
It is. He is letting you in on big shit.
Right.
Sadly, none of it is attached to that tower.
But it might be, but it's kind of given her a perspective of maybe that's the reason why the book is suddenly, maybe the book's always had, as a player, as is me, maybe the book's always had this sort of idea that he wanted to be free, but he didn't expedite it until now.
Mm-hmm. He was never alone.
Yeah.
The mage had to spend. The mage spent. I think it was a week, a few days at least. Standing outside town, holding back a giant 40-foot elemental. So during that time is when the book got some money and went mental.
Right.
Sorry. Anything else he tells you. He also shows you a burnt egg earring, similar to the one that you saw on the half elf, only burnt and blackened.
Okay. I sort of look at the earring and go, that's actually quite strange. When I was getting my breakfast earlier at this new place, I saw someone with an earring of a similar shape. It wasn't blackened or burnt. It was a gold earring.
As you start speaking, he's like,
Oh wait, no,
no-
I read it. Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
he passes you the pad of paper. I'm just fucking with you.
I completely forgot that it's like silent. Sorry, it's like. But yeah, so I write that down. I write that down to him and I hand it to him.
Okay. He's like, you can see him verbally, like, you can see his mouth would say, "Oh shit." Writes back, "He's one of them." And then it's like, "Stop, Mollo."
She goes, well, I write this down and I basically write it down and I basically say to him, I will take note of this, but as the tower is the more important issue at hand, the information that you've provided at least could help with that. So,
As
she
you
sort
guys,
of thanks
as you guys
him.
return to talk about the actual shop, he cast the spell. Yeah, the shop itself, I need that so I can get my components back and I can get more information on certain
Right.
things.
Okay.
I also just don't know what
well-
he's doing.
Well, he, like I said last time, he's trying to get a body. It sounds like he wants to be free. He wants to be free of the book.
Oh, I can understand that. But how is he
But
doing
he-
it? He needs a body? A living body?
I don't know. That's something I don't know. But
Does he
if
have a body?
He did say he has a body, but he didn't say if it was alive or dead.
He's got modrons?
Yes.
Those little robot people?
Yes. He also has these weird creatures.
You don't know. You
Well,
didn't see him.
like, did they not bring him out with? Did the two of them
Oh.
not bring out
Yeah,
the
they-
two
they
when I
did.
was
You would have seen the
standing?
shrouded figures, yeah, when
Outside the door.
they
Yeah.
came in to try to kick Pebbles out. You are correct. Okay, carry on.
But I don't know what they are because
No, no one quite knows what they are.
Right. He has these weird creatures. They seem to be like they have these weird, like, is it bandages over there? As a player, was it like they were wrapped up or something like that?
Oh shit! He's found. Oh shit! Shit. He may have found something I may have taken from the college.
Is this dangerous?
No. Don't even need an inside check. He is definitely lying. No, it's just it creates opens portals to other realms.
Oh, that's not good.
If he opens a portal to the wrong place, this whole place is fucked.
Then I guess I'll take the information that you've given me and try to get back to the tower. And
You should stop him. Oh shit! Oh shit! As you leave the room, he still is going, "Oh shit! Oh shit!"
Seeing how he reacts, she now feels like this is a little bit more important than it was before, and she sort of goes, I should probably not waste any more time. And sort of like she then makes her a beeline towards the tower to
Okay.
hopefully share this information with the group.
We reunite the party.
Yeah.
Good downtime, everybody. Well played.
Yay.
Is the
Okay.
door closed again?
The door is currently closed.
Okay. I sort of take my big hand and I go boom, boom, boom.
Mouth appears. Oh, hello again. Hello.
hello there. I'm here to return to my party.
Well, they're busy at work right now, eating. I've served them refreshments.
Right. I would say as well. I'm here to help out best I can.
Deception. Or is that persuasion? I think that's deception. I think that borders on.
He is lying.
Yeah, that's a.
She sort of makes internally. She's going. Forgive me for lying, Horace. Forgive me for lying, but this book is. She basically just marks off a little rhyme or
It's a
prayer.
means to the end, man. It's a means to an end.
So she kind of like she rolls an 18 plus nothing.
Oh well, extra hands and a trunk. Excellent. Please enter. Oh,
She goes to old Zan first because she had previously mentioned something to him before.
Walking in, you can just hear him say, "They're in the workshop, working hard as per usual. Great guys, great guys." Looks a little bit of a do-gooder, but Also, you guys in the workshop can't hear this. He can't control which room his voice comes in. So, you make your way through all the way back up to the workshop, where you can see the rest of the party hard at work, sweating over staffs. The staff is still there at the moment.
Oh,
hasn't been quite been taken away. Basically, he's going to come in just as you guys are finishing working on the staff, and old Hannah's kind of being like, "Yep, can't do nothing with that. Don't use staffs. Nope."
I could ask old Dan if he's sure about it, but
120%.
But he said no. I put it down.
What is that stuff, by the way? Like, what does it do?
Staff of the Woodlands. It's pretty nice.
It lets me do all the stuff I can already do.
And you haven't touched.
Yeah.
However, you can make a giant tree.
And it lets me use passive filter trace. But
it's a shame you're 120% sure. Dave, you were saying?
I was basically I hear this conversation about the fact that old Zan doesn't use staffs and stuff like that.
Give me whoever's efficient in Arcana. Then give me a roll, please, Lux.
I am not.
Whose item depends on you?
Come on.
I won't use it though.
Total of 18.
There you go. 18.
That is not, although not quite sentient. It's got something about it where the brutes are breathing and moving almost.
I think we might want to look around to see if any Modrons are around at this current second. We might want to keep that one.
You get a sense that if you were to attune to this item, it would change form into a weapon suiting you.
May I see that?
I would pick it up, hand it to Lux. Look at it, there you go.
It takes an hour to attune to something. But as soon as you hold it, you can feel it attempting to morph and wrap. Yours, in your hand, almost trying to extend into an actual like full quarterstaff, kind of peeking out of the edges.
But you're not a druid, so you can't fully itch into it.
So what do you make of this, Lux?
Oh,
Interesting. I need to have a little nap.
With the staff?
With the stuff. Distract the book for me, will you?
Do we have anything to fix?
There is still a Blinsky doll. And nothing else is being brought out so far.
What's needed? What's wrong on the Blinsky doll?
Do you ask?
Yes.
Well, you can hear Balls go, I don't really know. This looks kind of creepy. It's got some sort of That's all about it. Modron's put it in here, and they're doing the sorting.
I mean, I shall attempt to fix it.
Okay.
What would you like as a rule?
Are you picking it up?
Yes.
Cool. Wisdom saving throw.
Haha.
Yeah, I hate you already, dice.
Just don't get a natural one.
That's solid 3.
You feel your body almost like you guys see him pick it up, and you can see him almost go transparent as mist swirls beneath him.
Can I drop it as this happens to me?
Give me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. A 13 this time.
13, you're able to, like, as you hold it, the mist, you see a very grey, dull mountain range with these little villages and a horrible, decrepit, grey castle overlooking a small town. And then you drop it.
Whoever wants to live in that place, jeez.
Surrounded in mist. You drop it almost immediately. Spooked the fuck out.
Ooh. I'm not touching that thing again. No.
A bad one?
I saw a weird place surrounded by fog. A castle. Ooh. I didn't like it.
Don't tell him that it'll bring Strahd here.
Wait,
That's what I was thinking.
wait, so would the toy teleport you there?
He's not
From
saying
there, there's a
anything.
chance it could happen.
He's not denying it, so maybe. Player knowledge, of course.
Player knowledge?
Still, that freaking me out.
How do you
won't
think
touch it
people?
again.
How do you think people get to Barovia?
Many ways.
I mean, I walked in some mist.
Yep. Or some items carry the mist with them.
Yeah, I don't touch that.
You know, that's if you ever wanted to switch campaigns.
Oh god. So that's how you do it. No. I don't touch
After
it.
after that, the Modrons will come in, collect the doll, and they will leave with the doll. The Modrons don't seem to be affected.
All right, fair enough.
The book will then Balk will go. Well, that's all we got for the time being. We'll have another shipment in a few hours.
Well, I'm glad we could be of some help.
Oh, you guys are being great help. This is really excellent.
So I suppose it's, I don't know, lunch break?
It's
Just
just
got
getting
nothing to do?
close to the time where the book goes quiet for an hour.
We got nothing to do?
Give me an investigation check, Old Han, and we'll see if you can.
Fucking nat 20, baby!
Okay.
There you go.
So
When it counts.
See, he only has to rest 4 hours because he's a book. So he doesn't really quite have naps, but he does have certain hours where he is busy. One of the things you get an idea of that when there is meant to be a delivery, you don't hear from him.
So it's going to be a delivery in the next few hours, so it's going to be quiet in about 3 hours. Cool.
So you guys,
That's all.
congregate in the workshop for the time being. Look, are you going to go for a nap?
Yes, I'm going to discreetly try and walk away with the staff a little.
Now just sleep on the table.
You're going to have to give me a stealth check.
Let's see this roll.
Be good.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Oh my god.
It's good.
You're able somehow, as people are kind of as everyone's kind of taken back by Cameros almost being teleported to Barovia, you just and just slide it in, and I'm so sleepy, and you just like tiptoe around the corner. No, badness doesn't stop you. So, what shape would you like the weapon to take?
either a wand or a staff would probably be ideal for my character.
Okay, it will become a +1 staff if you wish it to. If you want to be a wand, it will be a kind of clunky, ugly looking wand, but it can also be a +1 wand with the same spells as Woodland.
Ooh, he can attune to it, but he's not a druid.
Oh, so we can't. So you cannot have those spells.
No, man, it's only attunable by a druid, Staff of the Woodland.
So it has to be
okay. If it's only attunable by a druid, then basically when you are unable to attune to it, I'm sorry.
You attempt, but you fail.
Sorry,
Like,
man.
there's something weird about this. It doesn't seem to work. And I'll discreetly try and put it back down without them noticing.
Would you put it like downstairs or back up the workshop?
Back up in the workshop.
Cool. Give me another stealth check.
Right, let's see how this goes.
14?
Who has a higher perception? Who has a higher passive than 14?
13.
13.
Lendra? Dave?
Oh, we might have crashed. Oh,
Yeah, literally before you crash, what's your passive perception, bro?
Passive perception is 18.
There you go.
You see Lux re-enter the room with the staff.
Oh,
But that's it, you're the only one.
Yeah, we didn't see nothing.
At this point, you guys have continued working or talking. It has been an hour since Lux has had a nap. You have not heard from Balgus in about 20 minutes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use that next 40 minutes to stretch my legs and explore the place.
Okay.
With
Where do
the
you wanna
knowledge
explore?
how it looks back there.
I'm going to just go to all the place, like over here.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just
the
walking
workshop
the door.
door is locked.
Oh. Shit.
God dang it.
Are we locked in here?
You can go down.
Maybe.
The downstairs is fine, but the workshop door is still locked.
Where's the bathroom?
Good
That's
I've
question.
been here for 2 days, so we're...
This right here, that's a bathroom.
There you
Okay.
go.
It's closed
Okay,
over a
cool.
little bit.
Oh,
Then
dang
he
it.
needs
I
to put
wish
more
Pebble was
bathrooms in
here.
this fucking.
You only wish.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go downstairs.
Hmm?
This is either going to get me killed, or we're going to have a great time, and I'm going to go through one of the mirrors.
Okay.
Oh, God, no. Where you going? Ah.
Okay. Are you doing that without telling anybody, or?
I'll let Lilandra know that I'm going to go through one of the mirrors.
Just
Lendra?
sit
Yeah,
on.
Lilandra. Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Mhm.
One thing. She may have something that may maybe help. I don't know.
Ah.
I'm just gonna double check. Just for the range. Divine favor. Nope. Damn it. I was hoping that I had something that maybe would protect you.
It won't. I'm going to take 30 damage no matter what.
Mm.
Yeah, you are. Sadly.
So,
Okay. But yeah.
do you follow her, Lendra, or?
I've got 32 health. I don't want to take the chance. I think it's.
None of you even know that Camaros died.
Yeah. Or that I took damage.
Yeah, he didn't say.
Oh yeah, this is true.
Do you want to explain that you died, Camaros?
I shall explain that I
Do you know, like, at
was
some
not
point over the
alive.
past day, Camaros told you that he died going through that mirror. And he saw some fucked up shit in
longer
space.
than you think.
Longer than you think.
Nope. Shake said to get that thought out of his head. Just, nope. None of that.
Unfortunately, the only way forward is through this building. We can't
could
stand
go up.
here. There is no way up. The door is locked. The only way through is the mirror.
Well, I have a way up, pulls out one scroll, or way through, pulls out another scroll.
Oh.
Let's go up. For it is only... How tall was the building you said when you came back in?
50 feet, was it?
Mm-hmm.
50 feet.
Well, it was 50 feet yesterday. I've been in here for 2 days, remember?
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be about 56.
Oh, shit.
If you can guess the height of the actual window that we need to get to, then we should go up. Definitely.
Ooh. Alright.
While everybody's discussing this, I sort of like say to them, look, while you are discussing this, I think you all should look at this, and then I sort of pass around the sort of notes that the noble wrote down.
I already know them.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of you get a large lore dump.
Oh, damn. That's lore.
I see you've been speaking to Noble. If you'd just come to me, you'd have found all that out to begin with.
I wasn't sure who knew. All I knew was that the noble was the one that was asking.
There's only 5
us
of
to
us
do
that
this.
know. 6 of us if you include my friend who's disappeared.
But I now know the situation. The situation is quite dire. So, any plan to get us up there, I'll be willing to take. Maybe not the mirror though, please. Thanks.
If we can get up there without the mirror, then I will gladly follow you, Lux. It's just the only way I could see getting past that door was the mirror.
Well, let's just say opening the door can be done, it just really won't be subtle at all.
Oh, God.
However, the climbing up the side of the building...
Oh, you're going to use an ox spell, aren't you?
That's the other scroll. I have Body Climb and Knock.
I mean, I do have a thing that I can cast.
We only have a short time until he comes back. There's a delivery short. Well, now happening.
Cast fly up
So-
to 4.
Well,
there we go.
Plan, so.
Just fly up the top then.
I have
Yeah.
the liar. I have 7 charges, and I can cast fly with it.
On one person each turn because it's a concentration spell.
Yes.
So you can go fly, then fly, and then
exactly.
fly.
We can do that, and we shall save your spell for another time.
So,
Okay.
That's a bad idea.
what is your plan?
You heard us, didn't you?
Because it's
Oh,
an
it's
ox spell
time.
and spider climb.
Come on.
Because it's an ox spell and spider climb, it's going to alert the place, the tower, to what we're up to. Whereas if we go through the mirror, there's a slight chance that it won't know what's going on. Well, the thing is, if we use the knock spell, we're straight into combat, game over. We're fighting our way up there.
Game over, man. Game over.
See the knock spell. Is that a vocal spell?
You basically click your fingers, and within 100 feet of you, they hear a big click, big
well.
snap. Yeah,
I was kind of hoping maybe I could cast silence and then he could cast it. But
that
I
would
don't think
work. That would work.
That would
Would it
work.
work?
There you go.
Okay.
Magic.
Oh my god, we have a party!
We did it.
Okay, so I cast silence around the door area.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
No sound.
I will then cast Knock on the door.
There is a silence. Well, you see a flash around the door.
I'm marking off the Knock
There you
scroll.
go.
And then we will stealthily go through the door.
We'll need to time it perfect because knock is a verbal spell as well.
Okay.
So we'll need to
you're right.
just as he's casting the spell, silence.
Right. Okay.
So before the knock actually happens.
Performance.
Yeah.
So, I need you both to roll me performance check.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a CR.
Do you guys
transforming,
practice
guys.
beforehand? Do you guys discuss? Is it on free, like
We
1,
practice.
2,
We
and 3?
practice.
Wait, how long does your spell cast? Like, do the spells take longer to cast?
Yeah, how long?
What
does
is your
silence
casting
the
time,
cat?
Silence
motherfuckers?
Silence isn't.
Both one action, I think.
Both
It's
one action.
But
One
can
action.
Can I possibly give us an advantage by the fact that you can hold the spell for a reaction, and my reaction would be to release it when he does silence?
Oh no, it's you first, then me.
Yeah.
So
You- you've got to-
it would be me holding my spell for you. So I do that.
Oh.
So you cast the spell, and just before it does the massive 100-foot knock sound, that's when the silence is going to activate.
Okay, that,
So,
So
would
performance
that
Well,
advantage though? Would that be an advantage roll or? Just
oh
a
yeah.
regular-
With you guys planning it out, like you guys spend another like few minutes plotting
Yep,
out,
we'll
like this needs to go really well. So I'll give you both advantage on performance checks. You just need to get higher than 5. Please, for God's sake.
Please.
Please. What?
Whether you see that, but one of them's a natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good.
God.
I got 5.
Oh, damn.
It is so close. Like
You hear
it
the
is
click of the knock.
so fucking close, but you're able to cast knock, and there is a as the silent spell goes off, and the large knock is silence. But you
I
all
need
get
a
a
new
sense
dice.
that there was a cold sweat.
Yep.
Oh there.
I'm gonna look over the party and go.
And hopefully the silence as well kind of masks our movement into the room because it is a sort of area of effect.
How long? How
Yeah,
far is the
silence.
effect?
It's
how-
20-foot radius.
Okay.
20-foot
Were you
radius.
placing it on the door?
I was placing it on the door to kind of mask it silence, so it would be 20-foot radius, so 10 each way.
1, 2.
So, but did you mention that it is a knock is 100-foot range? The sound.
100.
Okay.
Oh no. We fucked. Maybe.
About it's about that. Actually, it's okay. Okay. So,
Oh dear.
Oh no.
It depends whether the
Yeah.
fact that the sound orientates from the knock, or whether these. This is going to be interesting to see whether it's how
Yep.
this is going to be ruled.
DM, be kind to us.
Oh no.
excuse me. I think you have like at least like 2 heals each. I think if anything, I'm meant to be a dick,
Game
but
over, man. Game over.
game over, man. Game
Such a good
over.
plan, man.
I mean, I can...
It was. I am very pleased with you guys. So, the spell goes off. The door flashes. It looks to be no longer magically sealed.
I'm
And you
outside
got-
the silence spell, so do I hear it? The knock.
Ooh. Are you downstairs?
No, I'm just outside it. Because I went to go downstairs because I was going to go. I was going to go through the mirror.
So he's here.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I'm sort of closer to the stairs, right?
But it's
Yeah.
20. It's 20 feet. So I've drawn that thing wrong. To be fair, it should be. Let me put it in yellow. It should be. So 20 feet is 4 away from the door. It
Okay,
actually
so
goes
I'm in
off
the
the
circle.
map.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
it goes all. It's basically. It's large.
It's not. It's yeah.
It's huge.
20 feet that way.
Radius. Yeah.
20 feet that way. 20 feet. It's the yellow one, but it is also technically like off the map as well.
Yeah.
So you guys don't hear anything, and it's still quiet at the moment. No sound from any of you. The door waits.
Does Lux push the door? We will find out.
Lux will push the door very carefully.
In your druid hands.
I would say
1 second. Sorry.
Lendra would
Right.
want to go first because she has a high AC.
Okay.
If you just let to go first, Lux will step back and allow you to go first.
I will not go against that. My squishy 13 AC.
But I want to at least try to not be a big loud fucking elephant.
Probably shouldn't have picked a Loxodon then, should you? It's kind of the character trait.
Well, they're currently in silence, so technically they're not going to
Technically, yeah, you are, and you also are a cleric wearing armor, so you already get disadvantage on stealth rolls.
Yeah, I know. So,
Okay. Looks, the door opens. You're in a small connecting corridor with 2 wooden doors on the other end that are currently closed. No warning bells, no warning signs, just silence.
okay.
Because we're in the silence spell, and I'm
Exactly.
guaranteed the moment we step outside.
I'll wait until everyone's in this corridor and maybe drop silence. I don't know if that's something that other players would want me to do.
We won't be able to tell you.
I mean, could you recast it so we can move further?
Well, I have. I would use up another 2 of my second level spells.
Oh god, you guys didn't even get a rest till you get your spells back. Oh, you poor bastards.
I haven't used any spells, so I'm fine.
I've used
but-
one, but that's just to fix the thing.
Yeah,
Player-wise,
Yeah, go on,
I'd
Bob.
say
Well, let's get the spells back at short rest, so my
you
nap
do.
was-
You're all right. Sorry, who you were saying?
player-wise, I'd say keep it silence activated until we go through these doors.
Right. Okay.
Just in case there's a trap on the door that explodes on us.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
Let's do this.
With that being mentioned, does someone want to investigate the door for a trap?
Sure.
Can any of us investigate the door with traps? Does any of us proficiency in thieves' tools?
I am not.
no.
As a big cleric with big chubby fingers.
I have
Cannot.
0 in investigation, so I can't.
My
Anyone?
investigation is +2.
There we go. Let's use the bird.
Yeah, no, 7.
Like, it's fine.
Door.
It's a
It looks
door.
like 2. It looks like a double set of double wooden doors.
Swing them open.
Okay.
Lex is going to gesture to Len.
I go to the doors and swing them open and hope that I don't get hit by some magical spell.
Okay.
Oh,
Opening
let's see
the doors, you see what Cameros has seen beforehand, that the corridor is in space. The basically the walkway is basically just floating in the sky. It's like a unfinished design level from a video game that just has empty spaces.
Old Zen knows this.
There are 2 of these shrouded figures standing at the edge who are all turning towards you 2. Turning towards the door. They see it open. They
Oh,
have
no.
tridents in their hands.
Look back at everyone else. Infinity if found.
Yeah, I shall take out a note. I shall write that past this, and if we turn this way, it leads to a different room with 1 person in it. So they know.
But there's 2 guys in front of us.
Oh, we know.
Do you want to give me an insight check?
We need to get past them first.
Inside check. Yeah. Inside 15.
They don't, at the moment, they don't look overly aggressive. They're guarding. But they're kind of maybe like surprised you're coming through. They don't seem overly like getting themselves ready to attack as of yet. But you just
So-
notice that like in space you can kind of see the glint of the armor of other ones on the sides.
Do they inherently look like undead?
They're shrouded in cloth. They don't look.
Huh.
You don't get a sense of undead.
Okay, so they're not like looking like ghosts or anything like that.
No, they are just pale skinned, and that's the only skin you can see, like kind of like hidden, like not hidden around their eyes. Everything else is in wraps.
Fair enough. Either we're gonna do this or we're not gonna do this.
I think we should feign ignorance and walk up to them, looking around, being like, "What's going on here? Oh, this is a nice place. Oh, hello. We're just."
Max is going to try and perform his way towards them, looking very confused.
We could
check.
lie to them. We were.
I'm doing that too, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
17.
I'm not doing that.
17.
Oh,
Okay.
Those two walk up to them. All right.
15.
Okay. You guys are able to kind of wander, looking like questionable. You can hear the drawing of a bow, but it holds as this one walks forwards.
Hi.
Any of you speak orc or goblinoid?
No. Or
Okay.
common and
Is
elvish.
Goblin a bastardized dwarvish?
It can be. It is an
dwarvish. That's
Okay, that'll do. Give me what are you two doing though? Are you guys just kind of leaning back, or as this guy walks up and basically says something harsh that you can't quite understand. Lendra, as you get closer, give me an intelligence check
jeez.
with advantage, seeing as you don't speak the language, but you speak something that's derivative of it.
Alright, so that is a straight 14.
Okay, you get him. It sounds like he's saying, "Why are you here? You should not be beyond the workshop."
Right. I sort of turned to old Zan, since this was his little plan in the first place, to sort of say that he said, I believe this creature said, "Why are we here? You're not meant to be here. You're not meant to be in the workshop."
Duration.
The door just swung open.
We're on break, and I was stretching my legs, and I decided, I've never been past this door, and so I tried it, and it opened.
Door should be locked.
I convey that to the
Okay. Kind of tilt its head a little bit, kind of trying to make out what you're saying as well. Right. Well, get back.
I convey that to old Zan.
So what you're telling me is, you're waiting for me to conjure animals. Cool. Level 3 spell, conjure animals.
Okay. And
That's
initiatives. Actually, okay. Conjure animals.
Yep.
How that's something I have to do, right?
One beast that rating 2 or lower. So it's going to be either a boar, a giant constrictor snake, a giant elk, a hunter shark, a pastorius, a polar bear, a rhinoceros, saber-toothed tiger, or a swarm of poisonous snakes. You get to choose.
Oh.
Yeah.
My choice.
DM choice. DM choice.
Have fun, DM.
What kind of shark?
It's a hunter shark.
How could you not? So, you cast this,
Shark that
and
can swim
out
in
in the
that.
cosmos of space, almost from
Space shark.
underneath the actual barricade, you see a fin appear, and you see this guy go. What's the components for conjure animal?
It is... Well, I've got my wand, so it's just voice and somatic.
Okay, so, yeah, you're out of the silent spell. Okay, but he knows that you cast it.
Yep.
Cool. He is gonna go, "Whoa, fuck!" in Orcish, I guess. And then we are going to roll initiatives.
Dave, I really wish you were better at speaking. Like, so much.
Well, I mean, I only speak Dwarvish, so I'm like.
I'm talking about the player. God damn it!
Why? What do you mean?
Just coming up
rolls
with
are
things
bad.
on the fly. You're terrible at it.
Not really, no. I don't think I am.
Ah.
No, you're not terrible. It's just like that's my special power, creativity on the fly. So I can come up with shit like that instantly. I just find it weird that no one else can.
Goblin. Oh, good lord. Okay, have I added you guys to it yet? I don't think I have.
You have
Lux is in
there.
there.
Not the rest of us.
So we need Old Han,
Yeah.
Lendra,
Yeah, I need to roll.
and Camaros. Add. I think that's everybody. I think.
So
Nice.
which
There
one
I
was that? I get initiative on
You do.
on that, so the 20 would be the one I use.
Okay.
Oh, fun
Lendra's
times.
20. Okay. Everyone in?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the shark... Is the shark an ally?
Okay, so I summon a face spirit that takes a thing. It's friendly to me and my companions. You roll initiative for the summoned creature as a group. When it takes its own turns, they obey verbal commands I issue to them. If I don't issue any commands, they defend themselves from hostile attacks, but otherwise take no actions.
Okay. It rolled a 3, so it does go
And
last.
It's before me. It's before me. I rolled a 1.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
I can't even
Alright.
tell it to do stuff.
So this hobgoblin is going to panic, and then he is going to fire an arrow at the shark.
Hello, Sharky.
No, not the shark.
It rolls a 16. What is the AC of a fucking hunter shark? I've got it here,
Good.
don't worry. 12. All right. It takes 6 points of damage. That is the hobgoblin's turn. Is it just going to go, ah? This one is going to go, ah! And is going to run towards the shark. Actually, I guess he'll fire another bow. Rolls a 9, misses. There's a shark. Swims through space. Lendra. A giant shark has appeared. I wish I had the Jaws music.
Definitely.
Yeah, look, you gave me a chance to summon a shark in cosmic space. I had to take that.
Yeah,
I had to.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
Lendra, you are up. What would you like to do?
Yep. I would like to cast. Just double checking the range on this. Bless. I'm going to cast Bless, and which means break the silence concentration and go on to the Bless concentration, and I cast it on 3 creatures: myself, Old Zan, and Lux.
Okay.
And we all get whenever we make an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to their attack roll or saving throw.
Boom.
Boom.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And double check my bonus actions. Bonus actions. Ooh, divine favor. Your prayer empowers you with divine radiance.
You still got movement as well.
I know.
I never thought I'd see a shark on this map. That might be my favorite part. My favorite part. Go on, Dave. Sorry.
I think that will probably. Oh, bonus action. I'm going to cast. No, actually, no. I'll leave it at that. Just the bless, and then move on to the next person.
Okay. Monodrone is going to attempt to throw a javelin at the shark. 19. Another 6 points of damage.
Oh no.
Lux, you're up.
Lux is gonna move there, and then can this guy in front of me make a strength saving throw?
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay.
All right. Strength saving throw. He's pretty good with strength. Normal roll. 22.
Oh,
He nats.
passed.
Nat 20s.
Oh, shit.
A strong gust of wind tries to knock him backwards, but fails.
He leans forwards almost into the shark's mouth, but is able to push himself back. He then slowly kind of turns to see you. Like,
Hi!
hey.
Hey.
Anything else on your turn?
Not that I can do right now.
All right. This captain, seeing you do that, is then going to take an attack against you. It is going to use a... This one's only got a javelin, so he's going to say throw his javelin. Normal roll. Rolls a 13 to hit.
AC is 14.
Javelin just goes wide. As it screams, ah! Attackers!
No, it's just the wind. The wind's going crazy.
This monodrone is going to attempt. He's going to keep attacking the giant shark flying through space. Ranged attack.
I still wanted to push this guy to
19.
the shark's mouth or something.
That is 1 point of damage. Camaros.
Ah, yes, it's me. I shall walk 10 feet ahead, and then I shall cast Enhance Ability upon Lux.
Okay.
Going with the bear's endurance, which gives him a 2d6 temp health.
That's pretty nice.
Thanks, dice. 2 6s.
That is pretty nice.
You hate me when other things, but alright.
So 12 temp HP. I'll take
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
It's literally
That's-
almost half my normal HP.
Do I have a bonus action? What can I do as bonus action? Nothing, basically. Action. I shall somehow bardically inspire Old Zan
Okay.
as a bonus action.
I will point out as well, if you click onto your loot, in your inventory, you have a shit ton of spells.
Oh yeah, those are in spells. They say 1C and then... all
Yes,
that.
they're all concentration spells.
Yeah.
Cool. Ooh. Okay. Who gets your bardic inspiration?
To Old Zan.
Okay.
That's one bardic point gone.
The shark.
Oh.
So did you say you get to make a command on your turn? Who?
Yes, on my turn I get to tell it what to do.
Okay. It is going to spend the first turn defending itself from the people who are trying to kill it.
Cool, that's exactly what it needs to do.
And the shark has advantage on melee attack rolls against any creature that doesn't have all the hit points. Alright. Okay. He is going to attempt to bite the captain right in front. He's got all his health. 12 to hit. I don't think that hits.
Wow.
It does not. This thing bites at the captain, but he is unable to grab it. It is then going to swim underneath and pop back up this side.
Well, that's a shark for you.
Oh no, where's the shark go?
And pops right up. You could, like, you also wonder, can that shark breathe? And you're unsure.
We're gonna need a bigger boat, okay?
Old hand, you are up.
What does Old Hand do?
What I'm going to do is use my bonus action to give Lux 10 health back. There's two of the bombs to the summer court used.
Nice.
I wouldn't, because I haven't actually been hit yet.
No.
I thought you'd been hit. Alright, okay, I won't do that then.
I took
I heard you
psychic
comment-
damage a day ago, and I've not actually been hit.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to run all the way back here and use my free action to pick up that staff.
Okay.
And tell the shark to keep doing what it's doing and kill all the bad guys.
Okay.
That's my turn.
As soon as
Because I
you
dashed all the way there.
as soon as you pick up that staff, you can feel it begin to mold into a +1 club.
Okay.
Oh shit!
You basically can use it as a +1 club now, but it'll take an hour to attune to it to get the actual spells.
Yeah, man.
As the roots slowly kind of basically grow, like they almost wilt from the bottom of the staff, kind of
That's what the
going
game was
over,
trying to tell
almost
us.
making into like a kind of like a cutlass almost handle around the actual base of the club.
Yeah.
And the club itself, the little orb, ends up being at the bottom, like a bit of a hilt.
Oh.
And the club begins to grow. It's still kind of making shape at the moment. For the time being, until you attune to it, it also does an extra 1d4 poison damage. So it's
Thank you, man.
mid-change.
Hell yeah!
So give yourself a +1 club for the time being in D&D Beyond.
Roger that.
Okay, that will be you done though.
It is, yeah.
Okay, this one is going to. He's going to. Shark or Lux? Lux is closer. Longbow, normal range. 14. 4 points of damage, Lux. As
4
one
points of
arrow
damage.
finally kind of clicks in onto your side. Kind of doesn't stick into you, just kind of cuts through your shoulder a bit.
Oh, it's that guy again.
This guy is going to. He's going to fire an arrow as well. Like, if you guys aren't going to get close, he's not going to bother. Once per turn, Hobgoblin can deal an extra 2d6 damage on a creature that's hit with an attack. Okay. If the creature is within 5 feet, that's fine. 23 to hit. That is much worse. Look, that is 13 points of piercing damage. As this arrow sticks into your gut.
Yeah. He only takes 1 actual health damage. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that's the rest of your temp damage done.
Yep.
Actually, it kind of hits. It kind of sinks into your actual your clothing, but the temp health pin just kind of blocks it from getting directly into your skin. So you just got like a small cut on a hole in your robes. Lendra, you're up.
Yep. I'm going to immediately move to the one that's near Lux.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
Ooh.
So I'm going to use my D4 to add to the attack roll on this. So hopefully I roll well. So that is 2 plus 16 plus 5.
Go, Dave, go!
Alright.
That definitely hits.
Yep. Thankfully, this time around. What was hard to see? Where the fuck's my D10s? I'll just use the one. I must have misplaced them. Okay. So that's 3, 1, and 1, 5 damage.
Wow. Okay.
But it's, as what it is, because I had
Dice.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a set. Yep. So you kind of walk up and you put one hand on it, and you can see like your hand kind of glows, and then he kind of recoils a bit, but he kind of pulls his shoulder away before you can give like a full blast of it.
But he still looks pretty healthy.
He does.
Just
He seems to be the captain, the one in charge.
Bonus action. Is anyone hurt?
Not badly at the
Lux,
moment. I don't
kinda,
think.
but that's 1 HP.
Just but a flesh wound.
Exactly.
Has anyone got lower AC? Low AC at all? As a class?
I am at 13 AC.
14 with a
14.
shield.
Yeah, I'm a squishy bard.
Are
We're all
you
squishy.
range? Are you range or are you sort of up close?
I mean, I have spells, but I have a long sword and a dagger.
Okay. I'll go and sort of cast Shield of Faith on. That breaks my concentration on the other concentration spell, sadly. But I
Last
thought,
one, aye.
yeah, but sadly, I thought maybe a little bit more protection would be better. So he gets +2 on his AC, so that makes him 15.
Sweet.
Okay.
Since he's kind of squishy, and that's my bonus action as well. And that's me.
Okay.
AC 15. Alright.
The bird is glowing.
Okay. Monodrone is going to attempt to fire at the shark because there's a fucking shark. Pulls out a second javelin. He's only got 2 of them on him. 2 damage. Yep. They are shark hunting and they are doing their best.
Shark hunting.
Lux, you're up.
Okay. So we don't have bless anymore, do we?
No.
No, man.
You are no
what?
longer blessed.
I'm going to take a leaf out of the Loxodons and pull out a scroll, cast Inflict Wounds.
Okay.
That's a 19, so it's going to
19
hit.
hits.
What is Inflict Wounds? It is 2nd level, so it is 4d10. 1, 2,
Could do that.
3, 4. So 16, 25 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
That thing just after he lets out a scream, its bandages and shroud begin to fall away. You can see that it is a gaunt, what looks to be, was once a hobgoblin, but now gaunt, pale skin, patches of skin are rotted away. Not undead, just got some sort of cosmic necromorphy. Hey wife, welcome home. Give me a kiss on the face. I'm killing my friends, as per usual. Hey, wife.
Save us!
She can't save you.
Look,
Wife, kick him in the dick if he doesn't let you win.
He's here to kill us, okay?
I'm not saying those words to my wife.
Please.
Okay. So that is anything else on your turn, Lux?
Not yet. No, not this turn.
Okay. This one is. Yeah, he's going to make an athletics check with dexterity, basically. Okay. He leaps onto the shark.
What now?
Yippee-ki-yay!
Motherfucker.
And he is. 1 second. He is on the shark.
Oh shit. Shark Rider.
That is his turn.
I so now have to cast
that's-
Gust on him and knock him off the shark.
Maybe.
Monodrone is going to make a run for it. Coming around this way. That's his turn. Camera, it's your turn.
Hey, it's B2. Probably not.
You would hope not.
Alright. I'm just gonna cast Wall of Fire, I suppose, then. Around this guy.
Wall of Fire.
Wall of Fire. That's one
Where?
of the spells. Wait, does it even say how long I got? Wall of Fire. Come on. It's a level 4 spell.
That
Doesn't
is a very good spell.
It doesn't
It is a
give
very
me the
good
range
spell.
of it.
But
Range
you
area,
are
120 feet.
putting a wall of fire across. Like everyone still takes damage going through it.
Yes. Wait,
So it depends if
actually,
you're
let's-
planning on going forwards.
Up to 60 feet long and 20 feet high. There we go. That's the one.
It's only a straight line.
Yeah. So I suppose I'll just go the long way. Yeah, that long way.
Okay.
And it has to be a Dex 12 save.
Yeah, if they're in there, right? So
Mm-hmm. So
this
on
red
one
line
side they do take damage, but on the other side they don't.
is you guys see through space and time a wall of fire appears.
It's
And
space and
it-
time. What do you expect?
And it burns their side and doesn't our side. As
Yeah,
Yeah, it burns the ones on. So I get
below.
so this one right here when it first enters, he will see if he can.
Oh yeah. What else? does it
That's
do?
a hobgoblin. A deck save is it?
Dex 12.
this
2.
is basically. It can get burned.
What's the damage on that?
That is a whopping 5d8.
That's a lot
Thank
of
you for the
damage.
item.
You're welcome.
A 6,
So far, we've got a motherfucking
A
shot
3,
and a wall of
a
fire.
1,
Hell
that's
yeah.
10, a 3,
That's-
13, 16 damage.
Yep, that thing. You just see one guy just burst into flames as the wall erupts. He is dead.
Yeah, and that will stay there.
Technically, so is this
That is
one.
a-
But he's kind of hidden behind a wall, so he's okay for the moment. Once he turns that corner, though, he is totally fucked.
And
Is
that's
that-
a 1 minute
Yeah,
concentration.
10
spell.
rounds. Okay. The shark is going
Burn, my
to
pretties, burn.
attempt to shake this guy off.
Is he just floating in the cosmos?
Yes.
Guess what?
Not for long, I guess.
19.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, nice. I didn't have to dispel the shark so the guy falls.
Yep, the shark literally wriggles him off as he falls into the abyss.
Right.
And he's gone.
You consistently, for the next hour and
Wilhelm
a half,
scream.
can hear the scream in the background, just...
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't think we want to go down there.
All I'm wondering is, how far is this thing?
Longer than you think.
Please don't. Goddamn. Cthulhu.
Okay. The shark is then he's made a, and then he's gonna try and bite this fucking Modron. Come on, shark. Nom. Shark just rides up, snaps up the Modron. You can just hear it. Oh, as it just gets smashed, eaten. Nom 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 nom.
I'm not sure that's good for its digestive system.
It's really not.
Oh.
Cold hand.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here. That's me at 50, so I don't have any actions this turn besides my free one. And with my free one, I'm going to...
Burn, my pretties, burn.
No. I'm going to
Mhm.
hold the club and be like, Sylvanus, I've never prayed to you much since, well, what happened happened. I never had the tongue for it. At least allow us to fix this right and save this land, otherwise we may be lost. Just gonna do a little prayer.
Mm-hmm.
I've just realised something very worrying.
Which is?
The wall of fire is fire.
Yep.
Fire magic is currently out of control.
Yep.
Yes.
Man, fuck.
I'm gonna.
Oh. Yeah, it is out of control.
Yes,
How the
you're
attacks
welcome
goes.
for the item, Ruff. You're so welcome.
Oh, I'm so helpful. Yeah, I know.
Ooh, what a powerful spell. Yes.
But it's fire.
Oh God, we're not gonna be able to put it out. We're not gonna be able to get back up further up.
So,
Worst case scenario, we'll burn the tower to the ground.
So who do you... Is that all your movement?
Well, I moved 45.
Okay.
So that's me dashed. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Give me a quick Arcana check if you don't mind.
+0. Oh shit, an 18.
Oh,
Something heard you.
Oh, thank you.
sweet.
Okay.
Maybe in the book though.
Is going to fire at the Loxodon, I guess. He's trapped by fucking fire.
Does he know this?
Wow. Okay, longbow. A 6. Arrow just kind of
Misses.
dents off the shield of Blender. You just boop. And the arrow falls. You can still hear it. Your turn, Lendra. Cat's at the door.
Repositioning myself around this one that's here, so that I'm kind of like facing it this way. Because I'm not really moving away from it, does it get an attack of opportunity at all, or
No, you're
does it
still
get
in
an
its
attack?
range.
Right.
You don't
Okay.
take an
So
attack of opportunity when you move out of its range.
right. So I move to this side, and because I'm a powerful build, I am going to attempt to use my shield to push it off the platform into
Oh
the
man,
cosmos.
the powerful build only affects your carrying capacity.
Well, no, it says that I can push.
Oh.
You can.
True. So on that island, it's about fair
you can
builds
push,
as well.
drag, or lift. You can push, drag, or lift. So I'm just going to assume that I can at least push.
Roll,
You can
make
push
an
drag or
athletics
lift.
check.
Yeah, as a large creature. Holy crap, it's awesome.
It rolled a
So-
7 apparently. Ouch.
I've never
Must
tried
beat
to.
a 7.
So was
Athletics, you said?
Dave.
natural
Dave,
20.
Dave.
There you go, Dave.
You kind of move to the side and just with a bit of a shoulder barge, that's a bit of a tackle,
It's like big shield.
you see him fly off and start descending. And now you hear like it's like a double echo of like.
That's thinking on your feet, Dave, man.
That
was awesome.
Nice. All right, that here is him off. Is there anything else you would like to do?
I'll check the bonus actions. I will. I'll go into. As a bonus action, I'll go into 2-weapon fighting. So, I drop my shield on the floor, and then I basically two-hand my warhammer.
Okay.
So that makes my warhammer now a 1d10.
Oh,
Nice. Looks.
You finished him. Well, I suppose. Pew! Shooting the guy across from me without
Okay.
blasting.
Roll to hit.
This is probably not going to hit because that was a 7 plus 6.
I'm afraid not. It goes wide, almost getting wrapped up, like almost. It kind of distorts as it's going through space, and it just is able to get out of the way of it.
damn you, space.
That was just a practice shot. You might want to yield now.
Nice reasoning there.
Nice reasoning.
Practice shot.
Okay. Any movement or anything on your side?
Do I know that fire's being wonky? Because I'm pretty sure I realised it when I was trying to control it earlier.
Ooh. Yeah.
Dave, what the notes from Noble confirmed it as well.
Yeah, because that was one of the things I did tell him.
I'm going to gesture towards the wall, guys. You might want to be careful that I don't think you'll have full control over it, bud.
It's a shame I just skimmed the notes and missed that part about the fire.
Oh, don't worry. Like that's not on D&D Beyond. That's something
Oh,
that
I know,
Danny's done
but
to fuck with you.
Story-wise,
Man, I love it. Like,
story-wise, Cameras just skimmed the notes and missed the fire part.
Fire
But
spell.
now he
Yeah.
knows. Now he
So
knows.
this Modron is going to move over here, and he is going to fail his dex save. I can tell you this now.
2,
Yep. Wow.
One.
Yep.
11, 19, 22.
Do we just hear...
And slight melting.
Circuitry going haywire.
That
Just,
is
yeah.
2 down.
Is someone making popcorn?
Camaros, I would like you to roll me a d6.
D6,
Yes, please.
a 2.
Okay.
Solid of a 2. Oh no. What have I done with this fire? I have doomed the tower, haven't I?
Give me a second, sorry.
A 2, damn. That was a critical fail.
Yeah. Cool. So, out of the flames, the wall of fire.
Fucking duck. Ow. Something comes out of it. Yeah, there I go.
Stop concentrating on it.
I was gonna just end concentration on that.
You can kind of hear mixed in with the screams of a guy falling through space and time. You can hear more angry, kind of roaring from the actual fire as a fire elemental steps out.
Hello, good sir.
I'm just gonna
It's
end
his fault.
concentration on that one.
Okay, and Camaros, it is now you can take your turn.
Yeah, I shall not concentrate on that spell anymore.
Okay. Seeing the fire elemental
Please
escape
do.
from the barrier, you go, oh,
Nope.
and you're kind of playing a small tune to keep it up on the loot. Oh,
And I
that
just-
is delicious. Thank you very much.
Finish it.
Got food. So you literally get like it's like doodle. You just like stop way through the note and be like,
No.
Not today.
as the firewall disappears.
Yeah.
Okay,
Was that
I believe it's a free action to cancel to stop concentrating, so that's fine.
All
You
right.
still got your normal action.
In that case, I shall. In a straight line. All right. How about this? A wall of wind instead. Screw you, fire. I'm just draw it that way.
It's like the same song, only in a slightly different
Almost.
key.
Yeah. And this time is a 50 foot long and 15 feet high.
Okay,
So
give me a
50
second while I draw
foot,
that
so-
back on.
Oh Jesus. Like this.
Okay.
There you go.
You feel
That's
safer with the
where-
wind wall. The wind wall seems safer.
Oh boy. Right.
It is 5 feet next to the
And that's
fire
a
elemental.
Strength 12. Good old strength 12.
It is very strong.
That's all, but just makes it. You suck.
So I think that does it take half damage?
Yep. But this one is just a 3d8. So not
Only
as bad.
3.
Only a 4, and a 6. 14. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Uncharge
actually
allowed to
that's
go.
actually pretty impressive. It's a lesser fire elemental.
Yeah. Still, it's a fire elemental.
And you see a bunch of its
Again.
flames with this wind wall almost be thrown out almost. Looks a little bit weaker. Well played. You actually did negate you negated some of that, well done. You still got a bonus action, I believe?
This doesn't count as a weapon, does it?
The loot, you can't hit people with it.
No, yeah, but the spell doesn't count as one, so no. Nah, that's me. Yeah. Shark.
The
boy.
shark. Dun 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 dun.
Wow, you son of a bitch.
Okay. This one is bit on the arm.
Oh, sweet.
Oh wait, no, attack 9? No, again, he just jumps back and it's like, ah! But you see him drop his weapon.
Sweet.
Yeah, that's a shark done. Old hand.
Take care when fighting the elementals. They explode and deal damage when you kill them.
Because magic is unstable.
Yes, it is. And now I actually know not to do magic.
You know, because you've been fighting them before. Remember, you're at the front gate.
Camera. Oh, yeah, I guess.
I wasn't told about.
You were there when they were exploding, killing us all.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Wait, what? I don't think you want to know that. Like you don't
Not
like
about-
fire magic being unstable. You don't know using fire magic is going to summon more fire elementals. You just kind of have an idea that is a possibility now.
Yeah.
is that
Okay,
Good
cool.
job, I have a flaming spears as one of my spells.
I'm going to move a little bit forward, and I'm going to. I'm not a combat character. I'm a support character. How's everyone looking health-wise? Oh wait, the shark's fucked. I'm going to cast.
Yeah, I'm at full health. It's fine.
Yeah, everyone's at full health.
I'm missing 8 hit points. but-
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in, people.
What do you mean rub it in?
Look, if anything, you can find Cooper. Let me play with a shark.
Yeah, shark. I'm happy.
Well, I've had that spell for like 3 games now. I've never used it.
Well, now you did.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I can really do because if I cast any of the spells I want to cast, then the shark's going to disappear. So, shark.
Concentrate on the
Finish
shark.
Okay.
And I'll cast Shillelagh on staff,
Okay.
and then that's my turn.
Okay. This fire elemental is going to move up here next to Lendra, and he can make 2 attacks.
Yay.
Please no.
26.
Ouch.
Yeah, it definitely hits, yeah.
You take that is
19
19 points of fire damage.
Jesus Christ, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Camaros.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that one. I
Are you
didn't
a
expect them to
flammable
come
object?
out of the fire. Shit. Bad news.
And it's going to make its second one.
And here we go.
Which is only a 10.
Misses.
And misses.
You are currently. Can you give me an acrobatics check? Or give me a Constitution saving throw.
These things.
That
God,
is
Dave, you got this.
18.
Okay. You are not on fire.
Right, okay.
Well done.
Yes, Dave, yes.
Oh, God's sake, man.
Um,
I've only got 13 health now, so I'm like...
that
Don't worry.
goblin is
Don't
going
worry,
to
we're
attempt
all
to-
healers.
Yes.
This one just basically puts his weapon down. I was like, okay, that's in broken Orcish. Parlay.
See, I got him to surrender!
Alright,
that that doesn't work on the shark though, because I said finish him.
Yep.
I see him put down his weapon, I'm like, hey, see, I got him to surrender! Even though I have no
Sharks
idea
be
what he's
sharks,
saying.
bro. Lendra, your turn.
Sharks.
Yes. I convey what he says to the group.
See?
He is asking for parley, but I don't think that shark is going to let him.
No, because it's turns before mine.
Yep. There you go.
Eh.
I am going to I think I'm basically going to attack the elemental
Okay.
because it's right in front of me and it's already hit me once. So it's going to just be an attack roll.
Okay.
But see the alright, so features War Priest. When you use an attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action. Does that mean that I get 2 chances at attack?
Sounds right.
Yeah, one weapon as a bonus attack, man. That sounds
Okay,
right.
so if I use my action to attack him, I can then use a bonus action if I use War Priest as well.
That sounds right, man.
Sounds right to me.
Sweet.
Right, so I'll take 2 swipes at it then.
Okay.
So I'll roll both of them at the same time, so hopefully they... So, one hits, the first one hits, and then the second one... Well, I rolled a 19 on the first one, so that's 19 plus 5.
That does hit, you were correct.
Definitely.
19 plus 4, sorry, and then the 3 plus 4, 7, so that doesn't hit.
Yeah, the second one doesn't, but go for the first one.
Okay, so that's 10. Please give me a 10. I got a 5 plus 2, so that's 7 damage.
7 damage, nice. It is looking rough, but still alive.
Oh, fuck. But that would be me, because I don't have anything else, so I'm good.
Okay. Lux, you're up.
Alright, just for the purpose of what my character see, is it floating, this lesser elemental?
Yes.
Okay, so if I put it off,
The
it
flames
probably
do like touch the ground, but it's only like a tiny little spot where it kind of then emboldens into the fire elemental form.
So my assumption that it will not fall into the void if I push it off is probably accurate.
You do not know.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Spend your action roll your intelligence.
Well, I don't really want it to be right next to me either. You know what? I'm going to cast it anyway. I'm going to dust towards it. Can I make a strength saving throw?
Okay. It's going to roll disadvantage because it's very weak at this point. Rolls an 8.
Oh.
It gets pushed 5 feet away from me, so it would end up what?
There. Yeah.
Okay.
So take damage again.
It is going to fly off, and it kind of hovers, and then slowly begins to fall off.
Lux.
Slowly fall
It-
off. Sweet.
You know, you can just hear the. There's like now a sound of like a nice, like those that thing on Netflix where it's just a fireplace burning over Christmas. It's that mixed with. It's a really,
Sounds fun.
it's a really depressing chamber. Like when you guys leave, you've made this room even more horrifying for the next people who ever come in here. You walk in, you hear burning fire and
Lovely.
screams of, but he is gone. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Bonus action to heal my comrade.
Okay.
So that's going to be... Let's do 2, shall we? Oh, not bad. 8 healing.
Nice.
8 hit points for you. Great.
Elephant gets hit points. Nice.
Yay.
You do need them.
Okay, Camrose, you're up.
I shall quit concentrating on the wall.
Okay.
And then I shall
pathway
just
is clear.
move.
Yay.
What should I get? 30? Yeah. I shall just go 5, 10, 15. Brain. I shall just go there.
Okay.
There you go. That's me.
The shark
Oh
moves
no.
in towards its prey.
Dun,
Who has disarmed
Yeah,
themselves?
dun, 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 dun,
Wait for
dun.
it.
Yep.
Oh.
You just kind of hear some munching. The shark kind of swims away. This guy is now bleeding profusely and only has one arm.
Yeah.
Technically alive, but he has
I mean,
definitely
he gave
surrendered.
up, so
That's the shark. Old Han.
Okay. How's Leandra looking?
yeah, health-wise, how you looking?
Dave, you're Leandra.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're playing in three. You're playing three different characters. You're playing 3 different characters a
Yeah.
week. Do not worry.
Elephant.
Let's go.
So yeah,
11 missing, I think.
22, I've got 22 health now since Lux healed me.
How damaged do you look? That's what I'm saying. Are you bloodied? Are you not so bloody?
I would imagine I'm more charred.
Okay.
Bloodied is a sense for like half damage as well. So Lendra is technically, she's not looking that bad.
Okay.
I mean, after the healing, I look pretty
Yeah,
alright.
he looks all right.
Oh, okay. If he looks alright, I'm not gonna heal him.
That's what I need to know. Do you want him to waste a spell slot?
No, I was gonna use the Band of the Summer Court to do a D6 to him, but yeah, I'm gonna head to here with my shillelagh out and be like, finish him.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Damn.
That's my turn.
No! Lendra. Now here's the thing, Lendra and Lux, you have a chance to just walk forwards, and the combat encounter ends.
Do you do it though? That's the question.
It's up to you.
You mean by walk forward in the corner?
Yeah,
because
you walk here.
Yeah,
and
remember
we
how
don't-
last game I mentioned that you guys have a chance to walk away from this situation.
Mm-hmm.
You have the chance to walk away from this situation.
but I can say what Lux is gonna do. He's gonna cringe and realise he probably can't stop a fucking shark.
Yeah.
It's a shark, so there's that.
I don't think there's
Trying
anything
to
to do
think
for you.
how I can do this, but I don't really know if I can at all, to be honest.
Talk it through.
Yeah, man, what are you thinking?
I see. The thing is, I would have to use my action to dash to get to the guy, to then cast Spare the Dying. To stop
Oh, that
from
wouldn't work.
dying.
He's not unconscious.
Yeah, he's not dead yet. He's just bleeding profusely.
I guess
I'm missing an
I
arm.
guess I will just then. I guess I'll just dash and hope that I can spare him from dying.
Okay.
Because he did parley, and to me that's a sign of
Isn't
like
playing a
he's-
good character such a bitch?
he just like she has this pull to want to kind of like, well, he wants to parley, maybe he can talk, maybe we can save him, or hopefully maybe he'll be like that Black Knight and he has from Monty Python, and he has no legs and arms, but he's still okay. so I dash towards him to
Okay.
stand next to him.
I'm assuming you run through run past everybody, and not just through the space.
I basically, I run through probably
Yeah, I
through
know.
Old Zan, and then
Cool.
up.
That's fine. Or do you want to jump and try and use the shark as
Oh god, jumping board.
Land on the back.
Yeah, 3D platforming. Would you like to jump the shark?
I have not, I don't have the stats for that, and I would not want to take the chance. I'm
I
good.
know. Okay, Lux, would you like to jump the shark?
As tempting as that offer
You
is,
just want to see someone
Do
jump
it!
the shark.
I don't want to witness this poor soul be devoured by a shark, which is what Lux believes is going to happen.
Lux is not wrong.
So Lux is just gonna say some words in Celestial and walk downwards.
Okay.
Oh god.
Do you guys hold there for a moment? Because you guys are technically out of combat.
I do not wish to save the guy, so I shall go here.
Okay.
No, he can die, even though he wanted parley. It's fine.
The shark is going to bite him.
Oh shit,
Is it successful?
that's the other thing.
He should be. Advantage. Yep.
Oh god, 22.
Yep. You see him bite on the top half of him. Without acting immediately, that shark is going to try and just take that body with him. What would you like to do, Dave?
I would like to kick it in the snout
Oh,
because that's where it's most sensitive as a shark.
bump it in the snoot. Yes,
Okay. Roll to hit.
do it.
Okay.
Look at whose face.
Not
I'm
my
tempted
shark.
to tell him to kill the bloody fucking elephant.
the
That
shark.
was. Is it strength? Yeah.
Yeah.
15
Oh, actually,
plus...
are you? Or is your intent to harm the shark, or are you just trying to scare it off?
I'm trying to get it push and release the bite and
Okay.
stop it from dragging
So
away.
scare it off.
Okay.
Scare it off. I'm not
You
trying
can
to actually
either
hurt
you can either roll to hit, or you can make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Oh.
it.
Or
Well, I
an
just rolled
animal
15
handling,
there.
if you would like to try and be like, bad.
Well, I've got a +3 on animal handling, so I rolled 15, so that's
18.
15 plus.
It's not an animal,
3.
it's a spirit creature that I control.
Well, okay, then.
So is it not an actual shark?
No, it's a spirit creature.
Never mind. So animal handling
the
won't
book.
work.
I'm just gonna say that it was me just trying to kind of get it to release the bites. I'm gonna try to hurt it. So I got 15, so whatever that does.
That's fine. You're able to just kind of slap it on. It doesn't do much damage, but you're able to negate it from eating the guy. The guy is very much dead.
Right. And then I cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. He has still got teeth marks. He looks terrible. He's still bleeding from the arm that he doesn't have. But he is no longer completely dead.
I mean, if he can move, I can healing word him for some help.
You guys
back,
don't know yet. You guys are down
Yeah.
there.
Lux is deliberately not looking in that direction.
You guys
Yep.
see the shark swim over the actual pathway now, and it is just going to begin meandering around. But what you can hear, if you, how long do you guys want to? You can eventually hear while you're doing this, like the that's a shark. As the shark swims through the abyss trying to find its next snacks.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's a terrible room.
Yeah.
Terrible room. I look forward to the next time someone comes into this room and they are going, they come back from the top and land on the fucking thing. Fire and bad times. So,
I'm just curious whether the magical void has now infused the shark to be permanent existence.
Oh god. That's a funny thought. Actually.
you did make a prayer, didn't you? Before you cast anything.
I did.
And something heard you.
It did.
Well, you don't know until you release the spell.
I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Because I've got it for an hour, so.
So, Lendra, you are. This guy is unconscious,
Yes.
but is not dying.
I turn to him and say to him that
Just man.
I basically say to him, like, we did not mean you any harm. We were merely exploring the place that we were working in, and we are sorry for what happened here, but I could not let you die. You said parley. Surely you can see that.
He is unconscious. You see drool
Yeah, you can't see
dropping from his lip.
Yeah.
No, sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
I heal him first.
Oh,
sorry.
you heal him first. He goes.
Yeah, sorry.
He's like,
Spend the spell
Can you-
slot.
he's like, can you fix? Pointing to his where he's lost an arm.
I roll 1d8. He gets 2 health back.
He does not sprout a new arm.
Sadly.
But he sits, he kind of begins to hide himself again with the rats. And just kind of nods.
Basically,
The others, you guys, looks as you get over there, you can see over there that Lendra is tending to him and he's not dead.
Oh, thank God.
Cameras, old hand.
Good save over there.
You guys can hear that.
These
I'll
guys
walk-
really have a
I'll
warped
walk
sense
up
of what we
behind
need
Locke.
to save.
I walk up behind Lux and warn him about the guy in the next room.
There's a...
Yeah. So
Yeah,
they'll-
start heading up that way. And I'll say, mount up! Mr. Shark, I would like to ride you, please. Into battle.
Into battle!
It swims up.
We're gonna mount it right into battle.
Okay. I hate to tell you this, but there is a 5-foot door in front of you.
I know it's not gonna get through.
I
I
know.
just want to ride the shark.
You want to ride the shark.
Yeah.
Okay. Lendra, anything else you want to say to the guy you've saved?
I just want to say, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what kind of spell you're under. I don't know.
There is no spell.
You're not under any spell?
No.
Um,
We are not easily controlled.
then,
Remember what Noble said? It's opened a gateway to different planes and stuff. They're all coming from.
oh yeah.
Probably
Then you must,
refugees.
so then you must be from a different plane then.
We were
Of
trapped.
exist.
The book found us. And we work here.
This book is not right. Surely you can see that.
Anything is better than where we were.
Convert to outside.
It is actually very dangerous because it's literally getting all its deliveries while using that portal.
I mean,
See, isn't it just a fun little story that we have going yonder?
Oh man,
I mean,
love it.
could
like,
we-
the twists and stuff? It's so.
Could we use him as a safe way without having to fight them?
Look, I would basically look at him and I would say to him that we again. I am so sorry for what has happened here. I pray to my God that you understand that I did not mean you. No, I did not mean you any harm, and that all we want to do is just bring all this to an end. This book is doing something. It seems like it's doing something, maybe not for the good. And all I ask for you, all I implore you that, and this is the reason why I tried to stop you from dying, is that you maybe help us and.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's it. Get to the point. Roll persuasion.
Do it.
Totally.
Do it. You got this. You got this, Dave.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure about that. Come on.
I don't trust my rolls, but you know.
You got this. Don't worry. You got this.
Roll the dice.
Would you like some bardic inspiration on that
You're
roll?
on over there.
You're not even over here.
Yeah,
These are all ditching me anyway, so it's,
Yeah.
I'm the
All
only
I'm
goody two
thinking is-
shoes. Nah.
That guy is dead.
4.
Anyway.
4. He goes.
Yeah.
The book
Mm.
saved us, and all that reside in this tower. For saving me, I will not alert the book, but I will not help.
Then I thank you for that at least.
He was nice
I
enough
am-
to not alert the book.
And I sort of just say to him, I am.
Hmm.
I just say like, may you, may, fuck. I'm trying to kind of say something. Just kind of, just say like, may the gods look well upon you.
He says there are no gods, only monsters. And then
I'll at least I'll say I'll at least say a prayer for you, and then I'll just get up and sort of.
Ask for insight to see what he's saying. You can maybe guess where plane he's from.
Again, 7.
Oh my god, Dave.
Fuck. You and your dice.
It's the that is what it is.
His eyes tell you of untold horrors, and you don't want to know.
Shadowfell?
Something dark, where there's very little light, hence they're so pale.
That's why I was guessing Shadowfell. Or it could be Underdark.
Oh, Underdark. Oh god.
Could be many planes.
So,
The best.
I
Hades.
guess I'll make them comfortable. Get up, go back to where I dropped my shield, pick up my shield, then make my way towards the others and explain to them what I did and what I talked about.
Old Hand is currently riding a shark.
Here we are, born to be free. We're the princes of the universe.
Meanwhile, in the background, you guys meet on that ledge. A wooden door ahead.
Cool, I'm going to dispel the shark. Who needs healing?
Lindra?
I've got 22 health. I've got 22 health, so I would probably need another 9 health, 10 health.
Okay, give us a couple of seconds. I'm going to cast Healing Spirit.
The shark does not disappear.
Oh no! Wait, that means my controls disappeared off of it though, doesn't it? So it might attack us.
It seems to it stays by you. It still seems friendly to the party.
Okay, cool.
It just you made a prayer that got through. Giving it some permanence. Also, you're in a magical void where it can literally just swim around and be an actual hazard. And I want it to live. I'll be honest with you. I kind of want it.
And you want it to live.
Healing Spirit lasts for 1 minute, so I'm going to put it on Dave, and every turn he gets a d6 healing. So there's 3. Next 6 seconds. Oh shit! There's 5.
8.
Next 6 seconds. There's 5.
Okay, that's me full.
As soon as he looks fully healed, I'm going to move it over to the shark and start healing the shark. There's 6. There's 4. There's another 4.
This time can I investigate the door?
That's 6 turns. I've only got 4 left healing.
Okay.
So if anybody else needs healing, let me know.
I have 1 hit point.
I'll move over to him. He gets 6 health.
There we go, my hit points are full.
And I'm full health, so I don't
Okay,
need.
cool. I'll move back to the shark. There's a 4. There's a 2. There's a 3. Cool. That's all I done.
Oh god.
Lendra sort of says to the party and apologizes for this situation that just happened, and then sort of kind of says, I am not one for deception, so I am sorry for whatever just happened here. It is something that I did not want to happen, and
We need to get to the book as quickly as possible, and this is the
You
fastest
did
way.
a good thing, you saved a life.
You followed your morals. We respect that.
Well,
blessed be
to
Horus. Blessed be Horus.
To be fair, we'll find out in the end whether or not this was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right now,
So, look,
can
the door is shabby wood. It does not seem locked.
I will remind him that there's one person.
Okay. I will carefully open the door and proceed.
Opening the door, you are immediately hit with a smell of... Smells like someone's been going to the toilet in the bathroom, in a corner of the room. Musk and burnt paper, almost. So you open it, there's a large brazier in the center with a gaunt, silver-haired guy in tattered robes, worn, almost falling off him, Just kind of flipping through books as he quickly turns and sees you.
Hi. Don't mind us.
Welcome. Please, have you brought gifts? Please, shut the door. Don't let the space in.
I'm just gonna start moving in.
Oh, so many guests! So many guests! So many! I need to make tea.
I just
please. And he quickly skates off into a corner and starts shakily, pouring out a drink. Around the floor, there are hundreds of books open, scattered across the floor.
Could you investigate them?
Before I go through the door, I'm going to say to the shark, finish him.
Okay.
And find another way in, please. And then go through the door.
Okay.
Do I hear that? Since I'm kind of close to the door.
I'm speaking to a fey creature I control.
Yeah,
You
but
can
are
do
you
that
going to see
mentally.
that?
It's in my
Oh, you can do that
mind.
mentally.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
telepathically. Alright.
Wow.
You hear nothing.
That's such an evil act.
No, it's not.
No, that
No,
is
it's not.
evil.
No, it's not.
And me seeing him
That's
all the time
contingency.
longer than you think.
These are planar
no.
things that are invading our plane, and I've been fucked over for the past planes. I ain't dealing with this shit.
Yeah, to be fair, Old Han has seen the most of the bad shit on this island. He is the one who, all the info that Noble got, he actually got that from Old Han.
I lived through it. I battled through it all.
He did.
Bad
So?
news.
That is still a very great choice, I'm not going to lie. But the shark, the door shuts.
Sound.
So, with all you in there, you can see this guy. He
I'm sorry.
looks. Are you going straight for the stairs?
Oh no, I was saying the character.
Yeah, I'm gonna look down at the books as I'm going and
Okay.
try and be careful.
As you
Remember-
make your way to the stairs, he will immediately drop what he's doing, and he'll jump in front of you on the stairs and be like, "Oh no! Upstairs isn't for you. No.
But I was asked to come upstairs.
Who by?
The one that controls this tower.
Oh.
I don't think so. I haven't heard from him in a while. He usually tells me things. You can give me an insight check, anyone who's got who's particularly good at it. Looks, you definitely can, as you're a warlock.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a 12.
He seems a little bit off. A little bit unhinged.
Longer than you think.
You know, have you read many books? They are much longer. Do you bring me a new book?
I
I
have
pick up-
read a couple.
Could we pick up some random books?
You can.
Meh. Tired. There's a 10.
You can see on him looks, strapped to him, his back kind of hidden underneath his robe, there seems to be a staff similar to yours.
Ah. Where did you get that?
I've had it for a long time. Yeah.
May I have a look?
No, mine. This one is mine. You don't wish to see what I've seen because it's much. No.
I kind of agree with him, just you don't want to see things.
I'm going to
Please no.
detect. I'm going to activate detect magic.
Okay. You get a sense of magic coming from the brazier itself, coming from the staff, and a sense of something wrong, like a magical tinge coming from his head.
He seems to have some kind of magic affecting his brain.
Give me an Arcana check, if you will, as well.
That was a natural 2
Ouch.
plus 2, so that's 4.
Well, shit.
You have no idea what kind of magic that is.
That's some weird shit.
Nothing you've ever heard of.
Uh,
Hmm.
I'm curious whether it's being caused by that.
Would you like to
not.
see? Would you like to see? I can show you.
I shall take out my wand and cast Detect Magic.
You see the same thing.
Yeah, what skill is it though?
Oh, give me
Oh.
an Arcana check.
But Detect Magic tells you the skill.
Does it?
Yeah, because it tells you the skill.
Oh.
Okay,
actually-
then you can
Oh.
classify this as some sort of cosmic horror.
Oh.
I don't wish to see a cosmic horror, thank you.
Once
Well,
again,
well,
if the detect
It's only
magic,
you that knows
if,
it's a cosmic horror.
basically, it's a type of magic that is old and doesn't really fit into any subclass. If anyone's played Bloodborne or anything like that, he's had too much insight. He's seen
Oh.
too much,
This
and
is the real
is
world.
what happens if you do see too much.
Mm.
It's like a permanent enfeeble spell on the mind.
Can I get an insight to see if we're even going to get
I shall share out the looks.
any useful information?
The type of spell.
Ben,
is.
since
What's-
he's like kind of mad.
Cool. Technically, I guess Lux, you should have been able to get that as well, because he also cast detect magic. So I should have been able to give that information out. That's me not knowing the spells.
Oh,
I don't have detect magic.
No, I was talking to
I-
him about Zeta.
Yeah,
Looks.
I have detect magic at will.
oh, dang it! I wasted that spell slot for that.
That's my mistake, Who? So you can take that spell slot back. It's fine.
I'll still burn it because that's cool. Then.
Okay. You know as just as much
I
as he
wanted
does.
to know as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Does this the item, the artifact he has on him, have the same effect?
No, that to you looks like a Rod of the Packkeeper +1.
Oh, that's good for you, man.
Yes. Are you sure you don't want to part with that?
He goes, no. Would you like your own?
I'll move closer.
Yes.
Come with me.
Okay, I'm going to very cautiously follow.
He comes over here and he pulls off a cloth of something, and there is a mirror.
I see a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm saying this out loud to the person.
He's refused to stand in front of it. He seems to be to the side of it. He's like, just have a look.
Oh.
The last time one of our party members interacted with the mirror, it didn't go so well. So could you...
you don't go in longer than you think.
Longer than you think. I repeat.
Cameras creepily in the background. You start like being this close to it. You can also you can actually hear the sounds
Longer than you think.
of voices coming from the fire.
Longer than you think.
Longer than you think. You also think you hear a tabaxi.
What?
Wait, what?
I
Cat
hear
person.
a tabaxi. Huh.
You hear your
What?
dead character on the plane of fire, boy.
Yeah. My former.
Damn it! I'm never going to get my promotion now.
I'll never get
I
a
hear
road
that.
down here. It's all on fire.
That's odd. Someone
It
making
is
sense
odd.
down there.
Give
Can-
me
can
a
you-
wisdom saving throw, please, Ruff. Since you've already
Good
seen too much.
fucking shit.
Go on, Zeta.
16.
16. You're
Well,
okay. You're okay.
Can you tell me why you're trying to get me to look into this mirror? I do not wish to.
Well, then you can't have one. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing
Oh.
in the possibility.
So you want a
Elbow-
staff, you have to look into the thing.
Elbow Lilandra. Or Dave's character, because there's so many different names.
I think Dave's disco. No, he's there.
So he's
I
listening,
knew
he's
that.
listening.
Yeah, he's listening.
Oh no, it's just
Yeah,
just
you do.
checking. Amy.
Yeah.
We need to
what
deal
you
with
said.
this as quickly as possible. To now forward.
I prefer to.
We've got about 10 minutes before the book wakes back up. We need to get out of here. This creature needs to either be dealt with, tied up, subdued, or something. We need to.
Can I?
Can I cast? Double check if I've got the slot.
Hey, I'm keeping track of time, like.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast second level blindness spell on him, and then we can just sort of
Shillelagh?
blind him, and then just sort of kind of maybe just
Would you like
maybe
me to
leave
deafen him as
leave the
well?
room.
would you
Does
like me-
anyone have sleep?
No.
I don't have sleep. No.
Okay.
Uh,
So, Zeta, you are not standing in front of the mirror, correct?
I am not going near that mirror because that guy freaks the fuck out of me.
Lendra,
Last
if you
time we
stay
encountered
exactly
mirror.
where you are right now, you are looking into the mirror.
Well, that was my initial position. I just
Yeah, and I'm just pointing out before I roll initiative.
yeah. And my thing was 17, Danny.
Okay,
Let's
so,
so you
I'll
are able
say
to resist
I'll-
the calling of the flames.
Oh, good.
Congratulations.
I still hear my
mirror.
my dead cat.
So,
Hmm.
you cast blindness. What's the DC on that?
they need to con save of 13 or higher.
Let's see what we get.
Succeed on a con save of 13 or higher. If they fail, then they're blind.
He rolls an 8. He is blind.
Shillelagh! Club him over the head.
I'm going to try and.
Is that to knock him out?
Yeah.
Or is that? Oh, okay.
To knock him out, yeah.
I'm going to try and.
I'm not
the
gonna
moment
murder him in front of you guys, that's crazy.
the moment that happens, I'm going to try and remove the artifact.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does hit.
Oh, cool. It's a d8 plus 3 and then a d4. So it's a 8 plus 3, so that's 11 plus a d4 poison. 1, so 1 poison.
Okay.
12 damage.
Yeah, 12 overall.
Okay.
Sweet.
He goes blind and goes, ah! And then you literally come up and whack him with the shillelagh. You may all roll initiative.
Darn. 13.
Yes.
Alright.
Finally, I've rolled above 10 for initiative.
Same.
It's 11.
Okay.
Still higher than 10.
Yeah.
Lendra and Lux.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4.
Aw.
Okay. 4 it is. And Lendra's
my
19.
highest 19.
Okay. Lendra, you're up first.
Yay. I
Give me a second. Sorry, apologies. Music.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to move over to Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Just look in the mirror. Longer than you think.
No.
Such a good line, right?
Yeah.
I fully recommend if you haven't. There's a short story by Stephen King called The Jaunt, which I've taken that line from. It's
Oh
a
my god,
wonderful
that's a good
short
one.
story. It's great, right? It's about teleportation and what happened if you're awake through teleportation. Hence why I wait for the mirror.
Yeah. It's like what's it says? Edgar Allan Poe's
Oh no, man, it's
Forevermore.
it's even twisted or can
Forever-
It's real.
Forevermore.
It's a really dark
Reusing.
story. Great,
Oh, yeah.
great, like ending, like horror ending. It's good.
Oh my god, I definitely.
Longer than you think.
Oh, that's what you stole the thing. God damn,
Yeah.
I told anyone.
Now you know.
okay. Right, so it's still blind.
Mhm.
It is currently blind. I'm literally just getting a horrifying tune for his madness.
Oh, alright.
I think we'll go with Terror and Madness. Sure.
That
That
works.
sounds appropriate.
It suits the name, yeah.
Or I do also like this one. Alright, we'll go with House of Ruin.
House of Ruin.
Okay. So, your turn, Lendra.
Yes. I so our attempt to knock him out wasn't successful.
No, he has much more health than you guys believed.
Right.
Mhm. Sadly.
I cast Toll of the Dead
Okay.
on has to succeed a wisdom saving throw of 13.
Let's see.
And that is a 2.
Okay, I'll roll the damage. He taken damage then?
Yes.
He has now, yes.
Okay. So that means
12, I believe, you taken.
Yeah, it's a D12 now. That is 7 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm just going to do nothing other than that. That's all. Yeah.
Camaros. you're
And
up.
yeah.
Oh,
I
sorry, Dave,
shall
anything else?
slice him with a sword.
Okay. Dog pile.
Yeah. Sword, that's a 2, that's a 12.
12
Bad
hits.
dice. Ugh.
He's not wearing good armor at all.
Alright, fair enough. That's 8 damage. And
8
then
damage, nice.
I shall go Physics Blades, which if I have hit a creature with a weapon attack, it does 2d6 damage.
Nice.
A 3 and a 2. So 13 damage total.
13, okay. So.
Thank you, Bottle of Whispers. Well,
How much extra was that with the last one?
that's a 5.
5, cool.
8 plus 5.
Cool. Okay. And this thing is wailing as you are all just beating it up and stabbing it. Old Han is not here at the moment.
Okay.
So, it'll be the cultist first. Next. He is blinded.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to use his villain action first. Oh, you don't need to roll. Just need to click it. Can you all make me, because you're all right next to him, make wisdom saving throws, please?
I fail badly. Not 1.
Okay.
Not the 2. Be prone. Alright.
19?
You're okay. Lendra?
I'm sorry, I was just double checking something. That is 17 plus 3.
Okay.
Only I'm not prone.
As this thing just begins to laugh maniacally. It shakes around the room. The fire distorts in the center. That's its villain action. It's then going to attempt to blindly swipe at Camaro since he's the one stabbing it. But it will roll with disadvantage because it is not doing very well. Also, this is not a scimitar, this is claws. So
Anything?
it rolls
Wait.
1.
Do I still have a +2 to my thing? No?
It doesn't hit anyway because it rolls
Yeah.
It rolls an 8. So it then is going to, with its other hand, attempt to blast you with fire.
Oh, please, no fire.
And
Eek.
it's another 8. So
All right, Mrs.
it literally kind of, you see a swipe at Camaros and then try and blast it with fire as this fire goes past them and like lights the wall slightly ablaze.
I don't want to be a crispy bird.
So
Looks.
who did say he's going to try and whack him again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fine.
Understood.
It'll just be damaged then, so it's okay.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do the amount he needs in one turn.
Right, cool.
Hmm.
So I'm going to, because this guy looks like he's plagued by an unholy thing, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Dexterity saving throw.
This guy's stats are dirt.
Hmm.
Oh, wait. He should be disadvantage. He is blind. Right? Welcome back, Coop.
If he's
Welcome
blind,
back.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I'm back. Okay. 14 at most. And welcome back, Coop.
Hello?
14 is the save. That was religion, by the way, for
Okay.
some reason.
That's fine. Old Han. Hi, buddy. Can you hear us, who?
Testing,
Who?
testing. Who?
I will point out, you rolled religion on the second lot and managed to get a +2 instead of a
How
+1.
did I roll religion?
I don't know.
Give me a second. That's wrong.
Yeah, you did religion. Yeah.
That's wrong. It was meant to be...
Something not
And-
religion.
11. Okay.
It fails, yay!
Yatta.
So it's a D8. Where's my D8? There's D8. That is 8. 8 radiant damage.
Okay.
Sweet.
Sacred fire.
And that's not fire damage, so it's okay. Hey, who? You back?
I'm back.
Hey, buddy.
Yay, he back.
Yay, we got there.
Yay.
It
I'd
will
like-
be your turn if you would like to.
Short lady.
Lux, you will come back to your bonus action if you have one in a second. Sorry.
Okay. It's a dirty 23.
That definitely hits.
Cool. It's a D8 plus 3, so that's 6 plus the D4 poison, so it's 2, so it's 8 overall.
Nice.
Okay, at this point
Non-lethal.
with the club and then him going on fire from the sacred flame, he is starting to look a little bit woozy.
Okay, cool.
Anything else on your turn, Lux?
The only other thing I would have tried to do is remove the artifact, but that's probably going to be a whole action. So
Yeah, it would be. All right.
yeah.
Lendra,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
Move in close. Cast. Use one of my war priests as a. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh, no. I'll do one action as an attack, then bonus action war priest. Then on my next turn, I can do 2 attacks if it's still alive. So,
Okay.
okay, so I'm going to Warhammer the fuck out of his face. Yeah. That is a natural 20,
Luxadon!
and that is 7 damage, so 14 damage, plus 2 on that, so 14 plus 16 damage.
Oh, okay. He is literally on 1 health. There's this just wild swing with the warhammer that just clinks him on the back of the head. He is about to fall unconscious.
Can I noticed that, yeah, so
Yeah, he looks
Can
like
I-
he's about to drop.
so can I say I use my bonus action instead to just sort of like just kind of like, I don't know, knock him out.
Just doing that.
Two weapon wielding attack.
It would be an attack.
Punch him.
No, it's fine.
Hit him
No.
with your trunk. Like, pow!
I will allow you to punch him with your trunk.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. No, you don't have to roll. You smack him in the head with the actual hammer, and he almost goes down, but kind of stands back up. And you're literally like, huh. So you just kind of whip up the trunk up, and then another slight tap on the back of the head, and he literally just
KO!
unconscious.
Sweet.
Okay.
I'm going to be careful
Poor
of
guy.
the mirror. Can I, without looking directly into the mirror, somehow cover it? Do I have it? Do I have?
There
mage
is
hand?
there's a cloth on the ground. Would you like to?
I have mage hand, so I'm going to get into a position where I don't have direct visual sight of the actual reflection from the mirror, and just put the cloth over from a distance.
Okay.
I mean, I have mage hand if you want.
The mirror.
I have it as well.
He's got it. The
Sweet.
cloak comes up. The mirror is
Ooh.
now covered,
Right,
and there
then
is a
I'm
slightly snoring, crazy man on the ground.
Then I'm going to go over to him and loot the artifact and see if, what it looks like.
Much like yours, only with odd inscriptions down the side. It is indeed a Rod of the Packkeeper +1.
No.
Can I see if he's got any? Because he's been in here reading books, writing things down. Can I see if he's got any notes on him? Like maybe he's scribbled down any sort of like notes.
Do an
That may be
investigation
helpful.
check.
Oh my god.
This sounds like Spurner doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
This
Almost.
would spare
I
with
investigate
fucking
his
this room.
body for 16 to see if he has any maybe notes on him that I can share with the party.
Going through his pockets, there are no notes. You do find a small a locket almost.
I look at the locket and maybe do an Arcana check on it, see if it's magical. That's just a straight 10.
Okay. You do get like a sense of some magic about it, like a faint sense. Doesn't seem like an actual magic item, more of some sort of trinket.
Right.
It contains something.
I sort of turn to the group and say that he had this on him, a trinket of some sort.
What is it?
It doesn't seem like it's magical, but I think it's got something in it.
Okay.
I hand it over to Old Dan.
17.
Okay, so that is a bit odd, but it looks like it keeps something inside.
It's not the thing from the heart beating thing, is it?
No.
Okay, cool.
Alright, good.
His brain is.
That's what I was panicking about.
There are notes around the room on one of the crappy tables. You do see that he has scribbled some notes.
Okay. Guys, we should gather the notes and continue on. We only have about
Is there anything
8
else
minutes
in this
until-
room that's glowing of magic before we leave?
The
We never know what
brazier
books have- Yeah.
and the little locket that's in his hand.
Right.
You can
so
still
I'm
see his
not-
brain is still slightly arcane as well.
I'm not touching that brazier with a bar of fire.
I'll tell them about the voice I've heard. This is weird.
So I suggest we start making our way for the door and try and get here before it wakes up again.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Something tells me to dispel that brazier. That's probably where he's burning the magic spells to gain his power from.
Oh, not a bad hunch there.
Yeah, but if I fail, I've only got to cast this twice.
I can try to extinguish it.
Please do if you can.
I'm going to try and cast Control Flames and extinguish a 5-foot cube of fire.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check with disadvantage.
Oh shit! Here goes nothing.
Can I assist them to make it?
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Advantage.
It's not disadvantage, it's just a normal rule.
Oh.
13.
The flames, you put them out, and almost a few seconds later, the embers spark back up, and
I tried.
Okay, I'm gonna burn out the spell on it.
okay.
What's the DC? Because I know it's above 3.
It is. So it's one spell above. This particular one is only it's level 4 spell. So
So I just need a 14. Go. Oh god, it fell. I'll reroll that. 15. Oh
Yes.
my god, I can't roll the fucking 15, man!
the room goes cold as the flame goes out.
Wish I had dice like that.
Good.
This rolls once more than anything.
So, you guys leave the corpse of the guy on the ground. You don't look at his notes, and you escape with the mirror.
We can take his notes.
No, we took his
Yeah,
notes
we
and
took him.
Yeah.
Oh, you took the notes. Okay. You
Yeah.
let me know if you ever read them.
we're short of time because
Yes, we are.
Once we get out, we'll read
So,
it.
Yeah.
when you get up into the landing, there is a door. It is locked by normal means.
Does anyone know
Of
how
course we
to
don't.
I don't have thieves' tools on me.
I just opened the door.
I kick in the door with the locks down, give him advantage.
Okay. Together, you guys were able to easily, takes you another few minutes.
Oh god.
And as you bust through, boom, boop, there is a statue standing in the center, and you hear a
It was warded! God damn it.
Run for it, boys.
Yeah, voice comes in. Oh, what the fuck are you guys doing up here? Well, well,
We're looking for the other bathroom.
I'm bringing you the scroll. As I
before
said
you guys can even give an explanation, these doors swing open.
Fuck.
Which doors?
That's
Those
cool.
doors? Okay.
Oh.
And he goes, "Oh, we have a problem. I will deal with why you're here later on. Please, 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 get in, get in, get in."
There's
Hey,
says
sorry.
goes into the door. Go in there.
Okay. There is a large chamber with a giant door on one side. He goes, I'm gonna have to. I'm really sorry. This one was a little bit bigger than I expected." As the doors open,
Oh no.
Mm,
and a chimera
fucking Christ.
sticks its heads out and
Chimera?
begins roaring. Flames up across the walls, and he goes, "Yeah, can you deal with this?" And
I guess you screwed us.
We'll pick up there next week.
A chimera?
August.
A fucking chimera?
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
It's a good shipment this day.
I
Good
swear
shipment
God.
you've got today.
Look,
swear to God, book.
that guy's been opening calls for deliveries. It was bound to happen eventually. He would open something that he could not deal with. And
At
you
least
guys
it's
got
not
yourself
an adult
closer
red
towards
dragon.
him.
I will blind that one then.
Oh, have you got blind?
I have deafening blind.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Blind of flesh,
definitely. Definitely cast that.
Yeah.
So-
Can you just do something that gives me advantage on my next attack, please?
So you guys can prepare. There will be no text RPG for you guys this week, as you guys are literally in a room with a chimera, looking forward to next week. Thanks to all my players. Lovely time tonight, guys. Great game.
Chimera.
Thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you all have an enjoyable weekend. We will catch you. We'll be back online for at least D&D on Monday with Humble Beginnings. Then Thursday for Curse of Strahd, and next Saturday for
This one.
This
the
one.
conclusion of the Tower of the
Part
Book.
3.
The
Thanks
Tower of
everyone for
Trouble.
hanging out. Have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.